Oh shit! Oh dang! I hit. I'm never ready. Hi, Nikki. You want to come up, honey? You can come up if you want. I have someone to talk to. Hold on. Hi, Nikki. Nikki's really nice. Thank you, Nikki. There we go. I started early. I was supposed to start at 10 o'clock. That's good enough for me. How are you? Can you guys hear me okay? I'll even listen. Why have I two people now? That's good. Kind of lied, though. I mean, I waited till it wasn't 10 o'clock. It's like 6 minutes early, but I saw Nikki comment. So, see if she wants to come up. She's nice. We'll see what goes on from there. I mean, officially, it's not. It doesn't really start till 10 o'clock. So, 6 minutes. I remember, like back in the day, I used to go live. Well, I mean, I never had any schedule. I usually wouldn't schedule it, or like maybe schedule like 10, 15 minutes in advance. And that's it. And then, like it'd be okay. Like 45 seconds. All of a sudden, about 12 people come in. Like 45 minutes to a minute in. It was cool. I liked it. But she said 9:52. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. Oh, oh, you guys can hear me okay? Yeah, that's the one thing. I mean, it's weird, really weird. If someone comes up, right, even if they want to fight, the person that said, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me?" Or I sound okay? I said, "Yeah." It's really weird how that works. But I mean, if they don't hear you, it's like no sense even going up and talk or whatever. Even when people are mad and stuff like that, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, that's funny. Oh, oh, wow. Anything else is going on? I mean, officially, I mean, I don't. They will not come until 10 o'clock. I started early. Hell, how? What's that? Is this still on? Oh, I must be on here. That's weird. They've got some plastic duck simulator. They got some. Wow. Actually, they had some weird gaming videos. You know. Oh wait. Hi.
Hey
How are
Jason,
you?
I'm good. I'm like doing little errands around here.
Okay.
I found like this foam stuff. I need to put it around my air conditioner because bees keep coming in.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, I need to get my utility knife and like
Yeah.
cut it. It's stuff that came for my power lift chair.
Okay.
So yeah, I gotta cut it so it'll form around there. I was just gonna do cardboard, but then I found this and it would be so much better. So yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do. Let's see.
Oh,
I have a list of things to do.
really? Oh. Well, you can talk to me and keep yourself entertained while you're doing that if you want.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's all I'm gonna get done
Yeah.
tonight. You know, the other
Yeah.
things were that I needed to list things to sell on Marketplace. I
Yeah.
needed to do laundry and I have a Walmart return and I forgot to take my trash out, so that's got to
Oh
go out.
no. Okay. It's you were like one of the nicest people.
So yeah, I have those
Yeah.
few things to do. And tomorrow, oh my goodness, I have spent money. I had to save
Yeah.
up for like months and everything. And tomorrow I take my van to be inspected.
Okay.
Oh dear but Jesus, I don't know what I'm gonna do if it's not inspected. I have usually the inspection is like $65. I
Right.
have $69.
Oh man. Well, at least you got enough to cover. That's good. But yeah.
So yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna pass. I mean, I just paid $300 for an exhaust system. You
Oh
know,
wow.
that should take me in like 2-3 months to save up for. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it runs good. I mean, everything is great. You know, so yeah, there should be no issues. You know, other than my washer blade,
Yeah.
there's like a little bit that comes apart. And if they tell me I got to get washers or windshield wipers, you know, I'm gonna tell them, you know, oh, this is all I got to my name. You know, give me a break.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. I mean, it's like never ending. You know. It's never. I mean, like they say, you have to get this, and then they made things tougher. You know, with air emissions and all the other crap. You
Yeah,
know.
I mean, my next thing is it's nothing that they test for. Why can't
Yeah.
I find your volume?
Oh,
It I
my volume. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I can hear you, but I can't turn it up. Where the hell is it?
My volume.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see if I can. I might let me make an adjustment. Let me see if I can
No, no,
fix
no,
it.
no, no. You don't have to do anything. I can turn it up on my speaker. It's okay. No,
I mean, I
you're
can do my mic. But how about that? That's about as high as you can get it. Is
no,
that
no,
better?
you don't have to do anything. I have it right
Oh,
here.
okay. Well, okay, that's cool.
There we go.
Oh, okay, awesome. I thought it was something on the StreamYard side.
Oh no, it's just odd that I can't control the volume, but it's all good.
Oh, it's so nice.
I put
Hi,
the
Dan.
new Blair Witch documentary up on
On net,
Plex.
on net, on Plex, yeah. Well, I saw the old one because I remember, like, I saw that movie in the theater, and I mean, it was more about just getting lost in the woods and stuff like, you know what I mean? And I wanted it was like an hour-long documentary, which I thought was interesting with it. It was just weird because everyone was hyped up about it. I saw it at a packed theater, and the people were like, that movie was stupid. You know, it was
Yeah,
okay.
I couldn't watch it. It kind of made me dizzy.
Oh, the way
So
that, oh, okay, I got you. Because the way the camera was all shaky and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
I couldn't watch. I started watching it, but then it was kind of all over the place. So yeah,
yeah.
I just didn't get out of it.
Oh, I can
You know.
understand it. Yeah. It's just weird. I watched it. It's like, basically just like people, the fear of like people getting lost in the woods, kind of, you know? But boy,
Right.
that made a ton of money though. Like it, like a budget of like,
Oh yeah,
well,
it did.
I'm really said like 17,000, and then I think, yeah, I don't know, it was more money, but I don't know. It was like I thought it's all right. I saw a second one. I guess they remade it again or something like that. And I don't know how much they can really get from that story though. The only thing I did was like at Dollar Tree though, they made a couple like books with tales from like Blair Witch for like young adults. For like about $1. I bought two. Those were interesting. Oh, okay. It's almost. Oh, okay. Almost three. Oh, a documentary about the making of the first one. That's cool.
All right,
I didn't
Jason,
know
we
that.
got measurements.
What's that?
Hold on.
Okay, honey.
We have to take measurements with our phone.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Measure with phone. I'll be there to help. I'll help. Whatever
Uh,
you need. Whatever you need, I'll help.
we get that,
Yeah, I can help you.
and
I'll
then
hold one end of the tape measure, and you hold the other end.
that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I guess I can't mark it with a candy cane, can I?
No, I mean, well, you could, but I mean, it wouldn't work that well.
All right, we get that. And whoa. Oh. Let's see what that does. I don't think I've ever used the utility knife before.
Utility knife. Oh, it's handy. It's handy. I remember we had those weird ones that were like plastic and it had like that little blade inside it, and then it had like a little knob to tighten it. Sometimes they want to tighten it all, and it would like go back inside, you know. But you have, is it like a window unit? You said the bees are coming in through the window unit?
It's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
I'm just hoping I can.
But do you have like duct tape? Would duct tape help too?
Oh, I got it. I got it. It was like
Okay.
perfect.
Oh, good. Oh, I mean, is it, you have like in a window or?
Hold on,
It's
I'm
always
cutting, honey.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Just be careful.
Oh, I broke it in half.
Oh,
Okay.
you did? Oh, good.
Now I have the other half, but I have this one that I think I need to cut in half. So
Okay.
I have. This is going to be really. I wonder if a knife will do it.
Okay.
It sure as hell will.
Oh, good. Awesome. I'm glad. You didn't get those bees out because you don't want them inside the house. They're such a pain in the butt.
Even all the way down. I hope this. I think I need a little piece after this, but.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so freaking perfect.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope it works.
Get out of my get out of my way. Oh, yes. Okay, I think I need one more like that.
Okay.
Which I have another one.
Yeah.
And I marked it. So let's see. Yeah, the knife works 10 times better. It places through it like it's butter.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, let me pause real quick.
Oh.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Nikki.
There we go.
She's working stuff right now. She's fixing up stuff. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm gonna be at a Stampede barbecue tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, how much is that?
Yeah, get in there.
I don't know yet. It might be a free barbecue, like free food, but if you want alcohol, it's probably gonna cost you. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you always have to buy. Usually, if I buy like, I don't know. It all depends on the situation, but I mean, you don't have to buy alcohol. Though. I just get pops and stuff. You know what I
The
mean?
Stampede, basically, the Stampede is on the 28th, and it's basically like a state, like what you call a state fair.
Yes,
And
fair.
rodeos, like some rodeo going on.
Okay. Well, I heard something like that because there was a show. You remember? I don't know if you ever saw Man versus Food, right? And they were talking about some of Canada. They said the rodeo stuff, and that's the first time I heard of poutine before. He mentioned that on there.
Yeah. And tomorrow, I'm getting a haircut and my face shaved.
Now, are you doing it at the barber, or are you just doing it home?
Barber.
Okay. That's cool.
So I'm going to be clean shaven tomorrow.
That's cool.
So no
Close
more
beard.
beard. No more
Oh.
beard.
No, that's cool. Now, I mean, the first time I heard of like when I was in the army, this one black guy was saying you should try French fries with gravy. I don't know if I wasn't that enthused with it at the time, but I like poutine though. But I didn't know. I'm so used to having like I was starting to get used to dipping in mayo though. But he said have it with gravy, so I did. And I was like, yeah, maybe the gravy wasn't that good. You know? Yeah,
Because
no, I want to
it's
keep have to have you right. What?
it's missing the cheese curds.
Well, I mean, it was just like, well, I mean, a guy just said just have it with gravy. 'Cause I didn't know anything about poutine at the time. You know,
Yeah.
he just said put
Poutine-
gravy on it though. I mean, maybe the gravy wasn't that good. I don't know. I would try
Yeah,
with
maybe maybe it was just lousy gravy.
it might have been. It was like very watery and stuff.
But
But like
poutine,
I think.
poutine
No,
gravy has
Yeah.
Jason, poutine gravy has to be thick. It has to be with cheese curds,
yeah,
and it has to be on French. And the fries has not to be soggy but wet.
yeah.
You still
Well, I
want
mean,
to add a little bit of a crisp to it.
Now, I mean, there's different variations of. I know there's different variations of poutine. Have you tried with other gravies though?
And I hear in McDonald's in Canada they sell buffalo chicken poutine.
I would love to try that. I would like to try poutine at McDonald's. When I was in Germany, it was really weird because I was like a traditionalist when I was in the military about fast food stuff. I wish I could. I would have. They used to sell beer at the McDonald's, and I should have bought a beer at McDonald's. But I didn't really feel like getting. I'd rather get
McBeer?
what? They
You
sold
had
beer.
McBeer?
But it was like it was Heineken or it was either Beck's or Heineken. That's what they sold at McDonald's. I never bought it though. I just bought pop. You know? Yeah,
Was it
beer.
Was it a good beer?
Well, I mean, Heineken and Beck's are okay. I mean, Beck's is kind of like the Budweiser of Germany, and then Heineken's like the Canadian beer.
Heineken's Dutch.
I thought Heineken was Canadian.
No, Heineken's Dutch. It's from the Netherlands.
Oh,
Noted.
I thought. Oh, I could swear. Oh, okay.
You're thinking
Molson.
Molson. You're thinking
Molson, I know
Labatt.
Molson's from Canada.
Molson is Canadian. Labatt is Canadian.
Yeah, I could
Just
swear
Canadian.
Heineken was Canadian. I don't know.
Heineken is Dutch.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's here.
What's that, Nikki?
I'm yelling at my home.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
got
Heineken's from the Netherlands.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it says Dutch right here. I could swear for a long time I thought it was Canadian. That's all. I mean, just me. I mean, I don't really. It doesn't matter whether it tastes good. You know what I mean? But no, I mean they had like
Technically, Jason, technically Budweiser's Canadian because it's brewed in Canada.
yeah. Well, I get there's so many semantics and stuff. I mean, as long as it tastes good, and hopefully it's not too expensive. That's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? I drink lots of it.
But in Germany, beer is just basically like soda. Even kids could drink beer.
Well, I mean, I remember at the bar one time, because I mean, when I was in the military, I went in when I was like 18, 19, right? And I mean, basic training was basic. We weren't allowed to really do anything. And then AIT, what's that? You okay? Okay. AIT was, I mean, whenever you have more freedom and stuff, the guys are going out there and drinking underage and getting arrested by cops. I never did that though. And then when I went in Germany, you could drink, and it didn't matter the age and stuff. I remember going to the bar and it looked like this kid, like 13-year-old, was drinking beer at the bar. And that was so weird watching that.
But yeah,
It was like that movie. Remember that movie Basketball when they had a little kid drinking tequila shots? That reminded me of that. Yeah.
but in Germany, beer is basically like soda.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
But
not.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just weird to see a little kid at the bar, though. I mean, not little, a 13, 14-year-old. It was just bizarre.
Even,
I was like,
even little kids could drink beer in Germany.
I mean,
Like,
I don't know. I mean, that's the only time I saw anyone really. I just saw people just like us there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just see like.
Jason. Hi,
Hi, how are you?
Jason.
Hi.
I saw a movie and I saw the Michelin impossible, Jason.
Was it good?
It was horrible. It was not good. It was horrible, and it was.
Really?
I was crying.
Why
Was
were you
crying
crying?
in the movie.
And it was sad?
It was. It needs a lots of action,
Oh, it
Jason.
didn't have anything?
Tell me, everybody's complaining tonight.
Really? I didn't
Yes,
know.
the
I mean,
Mission Impossible. I saw it by myself, and I was laying down. I was like, tears came out of my eyes, and oh my goodness gracious, that
Well, I
was the
saw the
longest
first-
movie. I sit there.
Oh man, I saw the very first Mission Impossible to drive, and I hated it. I thought the
You
first one was
hated
bad.
it.
The first
You
one.
hate the first one.
I didn't like the first. I liked the second one. I liked. I liked. There was one or two other ones I liked. I liked the
Which
second one that
ones?
John Woo did. Yeah. The John Woo
Jason.
one? Yeah,
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason,
Right.
how is your Memorial Day?
It was okay. It was okay.
What did you do?
I did some videos and stuff. I cooked hot dogs and stuff. And Suka said I cooked them too long, but I like them in the air fryer till they get cooked some, you know. I don't like them boiled and stuff. I mean, they were like somewhat burnt, but they were good.
Nikki,
Yeah, they were somewhat burnt, but they were good.
Nikki,
And Nikki, yeah, Nikki's up there. I think she's trying to fix something.
Nikki, how is your
I'm here. I'm just.
Jason?
I'm all good.
Jason, it was kind of good, but they need some more action.
More to that. Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
Definitely.
Hey, Nikki.
I think that I have the. I think I have it set. These
Oh.
like to get around my air conditioner, and they keep coming in, and Sadie chases them. So I don't
Jason,
want.
my computer's not working. It's Wi-Fi, my computer browser.
What happened to your computer? Not working.
I think somebody hacked into it or something.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I had this. I mean, duct tape would have been so better,
Yeah.
but I had like packing tape, so
Yeah.
I put it in there. But
I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
restart it.
it looks pretty good. I think it'll keep the bees out. I hope.
Well, that's
Nikki.
good. That's good. Yeah,
Nikki,
that's good, Nikki. That'd be
Nikki,
like
how
you'd
is
be like
your
Ricky.
Memorial Day?
My Memorial Day. I mean, it's it's just another day to me, But I do recognize like all service members because I was a military wife for 25 years, and then I was also a dependent. With my dad and my grandpa was in. World War II, and my bio dad was in Vietnam. So, I mean, I'm pretty.
And he passed away. Wait, did he pass away? I'm sorry about your
No.
dad. Your dad.
Yeah, my dad passed. Pretty much everybody passed away except for my ex.
I'm sorry.
Except for your ex. How is he still alive? Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Nikki.
Oh no, actually, no. I'm sorry. My ex passed away too. He had like a rare disease. I mean, it was really freaky. We spent 20 years in the military, and it was probably about 5 years after he retired.
Jason,
He got like
thank you for your service.
it wasn't
Oh,
cancer. It was
yeah.
like his kidneys or something like that. They couldn't clot.
Oh,
It was.
no.
Blood just it kept going, and it wasn't dialysis, but it was similar. And towards the end, he didn't take his medication, and he didn't go for that. So he passed away 4 months before Joe. He passed away in September, October, November,
Oh, my goodness.
Nikki,
August.
Yeah.
He passed away in August. Joe passed away in December
Oh,
21st. Mama passed away almost a year later. She passed away December 18th. And then, I'm the only one left.
Oh, wow. I see.
Nikki, Nikki, I saw a movie tonight by myself. It's horrible.
Oh, yeah. She said, like, Yeah, she said that the
Mission
Mission Impossible.
Impossible was a dud.
It does
They
suck,
should have
you know,
said,
movie to get, you know, alone and everything, you know, not having somebody to, you know,
Yeah.
cuddle up to or whatever.
Nikki,
That's why I don't watch horror movies, you know.
Oh.
I'll watch
it really wasn't a horror movie. It was Tom Cruise
Cruise.
it was in it. Yeah.
the
They
new
could've-
Mission Impossible.
yeah, new Mission Impossible. Yeah, she said it was bad. They should have called it
It was
Good Movie Impossible.
Okay.
They should have called it Good
And
Movie Impossible.
they really screwed up that last
Really,
one.
was bad. They should have
Rude.
called it. They should have called it Good Movie Impossible because it was impossible to be a good movie. No, I would thank you for wishing. Thank you for thanking me for my service because I served in the military
Yes.
for 4 years. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, Noel.
Jason, yes.
Noel, we don't have
Thank
memorial in Canada. In Canada we have Remembrance Day. It's like our Memorial Day and Veterans Day rolled up into one, and it's on November 11th.
Okay.
Really?
What'd you say, Nikki? I'm sorry.
Okay, no, Jason, I was going to tell you, thank you for your service. It is
Oh,
greatly
thank you.
appreciated.
Oh, thank you, hon.
Jason.
Thank you. Yes.
Jason, what's the military were you in? Like, what's the backstory? I'm sorry.
Oh, the Army. I was in the Army. Hi, Dana. I was in the Army.
For a long time, or like, how
For
did you
4
not
years.
pass? Wait, Jason, how did you not pass away? That's interesting. Wow.
Oh, I didn't pass away. I'm still here. I mean, I won't be on the live stream.
That's
pass-
interesting. Nikki, how is these
Well,
people didn't
well,
pass away?
Jason didn't
Well,
go into
no,
combat. He was communications.
Well, I mean, I was an
No.
important part of that Desert Storm, though. I helped send messages back and forth from Fort Bragg to
Yeah,
Iraq.
you were communications, Jason.
yeah. Hi, Dana. I dropped the link. If you want to come up.
Not everybody that gets deployed overseas passes away. You know, I mean, we are Army strong, Marine strong, and you know, Navy and Air Force. You know, when people get sent overseas, it's very rare that somebody, you know, passes away. You know, so you know, I definitely thank Jason for his service. I thank everybody for the service that they, you know, that they put in. You know, I am a 25-year Navy wife, and
Really?
before that, I was an 18-year dependent from my dad. So, I mean, military is all I've ever known until I got up and I moved up here and everything. But yeah, that was my norm. You know, that was my norm. And
Okay.
it's not everybody that goes overseas aren't, you know, that they do a lot of search and rescue. And
Yeah.
you know what? I mean, like, you know, when these rockets go up in the air and, you know, they crash down, it starts out as a search and recovery. And then all of a sudden it gets turned around, you know, where you're just pulling shit on the deck. So,
Yeah.
I mean, they do an awful lot. Things that y'all do, you'd never know. You would never know that they do these things, but they do.
Jason,
And it's
Yeah.
really hard,
Jason,
Nikki.
Jason, and Nikki.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
Or as we
Thank
do it in Canada, we put the hand like facing like this in Canada.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I
This is
appreciate it.
Canada. Wait,
Thank
this
you.
isn't.
This is Canada's way of
Oh,
salute.
thank you.
Some people do it this way. Some
Yeah.
people do
Yeah,
it this way.
they hold
We do it
it
this
to their eyebrow and
Yeah,
everything.
right there. That's how we had to do it, like straight elbow.
Nikki,
straight arm like that.
Nikki, why would they do
Thank you.
this? Like,
Thank you very much, Gordon.
That's
Thank you.
that's just the way we do it up here in
Thank you.
Canada.
Ooh, Gordon.
I mean, I
Oh,
have
thank
a
you, Gordon.
flag. I have a flag for, you know, when my ex, you know, when we did 20 years, and I have a letter from the captain and, you know, stuff like that. You know, thank you. Basically, thank you for letting them know. do what it did.
Nikki,
Yes.
why did I have tears in the movie? Like I was like the tears coming down.
I don't know. Did you? Oh,
What movie?
the Mission Impossible one.
Oh,
Yeah, it was kind of scary. That one part, he was going down the water, and he was trying to escape, and oh my
you know what?
god!
I mean, I haven't seen the movie or whatever, but if you shed tears, that just means that you're a compassionate person.
Yeah. You know where I shed tears at Nikki and Noel and Gordon?
What does that mean? A passionate person.
I mean, you're a good person.
Yes.
You care about people.
Yes.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
I sometimes cry at the movie The Never Ending Story.
Yeah. I've seen that in ages. But you know what I cry at the end of?
Jason, he really saved the day. He really did in this final chapter. He really did.
Jason,
it was really hard.
Are you going to agree with me, Jason? I
Yeah,
know I told you.
I agree. I know. You think I'm good. We're both compassionate. You think I'm compassionate too. I am. So Nicole, Noel.
Noel.
You're Nicole and you're Noel. I'm sorry, I get confused. You know what movie I cried at, Noel?
Which one?
Marley and Me at the end.
Oh yeah, that's sad.
Doggy. I was sad.
Yeah.
It was really
Jason,
funny.
Jason, have you ever seen the movie Mac and Me?
I never saw that. That's supposed to be bad. Is that bad? I never saw it. I know it's supposed to be.
It was just bad because it was big. People always said it was an ET ripoff.
Yeah. I mean, because the thing looked weird. The creature looked really weird, and then the creature Nookie and not Nookie looked weird too. Nookie, that was the African ET. That looked horrible. It looked like
Jason,
a
if you're seeing a movie called Jason, if you're seeing a movie called Nookie, you're seeing the wrong movie.
Yeah. Well, no, it's called Nookie. Nookie. I said
Jason, I'm joking. I'm joking with you.
I know.
And it's called Nookie.
Yeah,
you're in the wrong theater.
I know.
Jason, the next movie I'm gonna see with my friends on this Saturday is the Leo and the Leo.
Oh, Leo's bitch. I'd be scared of that thing.
Saturday with my friends. I am gonna go to see it.
I want to go see the new Superman movie in July 11th.
Well, you look like the Gordon looks like Superman with that blanket. That'd be his cape. That is Superman's cape.
Nikki.
Oh, hold on. I'll tell you the movie that broke my heart, and actually I went in the bathroom and I sobbed for I mean, really, really hard sobbing, I couldn't catch my breath kind of thing. Yeah. And I was probably in there for 10 minutes, and it disturbed me for probably 3 or 4 days, and that was Titanic.
Oh, Titanic. Oh, yeah. I remember that movie. My dad was
made by a Canadian.
Yeah. You know my dad?
When she was holding his hand, and she had fallen asleep, and he let go and he went down. I freaking lost it really bad.
Yeah. So how did she lost it? Did she cry, or did she how can you lost it when there's people?
You was crying really bad.
No. Well, no, I wasn't in a theater. I was at home. I went and lay back, and I was trying to hide it from my husband.
You know the movie Titanic is made by a Canadian, don't you?
Yeah.
James Cameron's Canadian.
Yeah. I mean, he was married to Laura Dern, I think.
I mean, it broke my heart.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so
sorry. That and Forrest Gump get me when he was rescuing Lieutenant Dan, and whenever Jenny passed away.
That's one movie I never cried during.
Titanic is at right now. Where's did they find it, or did they?
It's near Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
How did they find it? How would
Oh.
they find it? Like that's
James
interesting.
Cameron went in with a submersible and saw it for himself.
Submersible. What is
Oh, I
that?
never saw that one.
He went
It's
in a
like
submarine.
a mini, yeah, it's like
I
a mini
don't know.
submarine that goes down.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that movie where they brought the submarine down to look for it. You know.
Excuse me,
Well,
Nikki.
down and they went down and they looked for it, and they were able to bring up like silver pieces, dinnerware. They were able to bring up like a lot of things like that.
I would have
Oh,
just
wow.
left it because it's a graveyard. You don't disturb a graveyard.
Oh, well, I mean,
Right.
you know what I would have done? You know what I would have done when in a submarine, Nikki? You know what I
What?
would have done? I would start singing, the Yellow Submarine.
Yellow submarine. So who? Wait, is there really a yellow submarine?
Then the Yellow Submarine. The Yellow
What's that
Submarine.
now?
Is there really like a yellow submarine? Is who really they're making that song?
It was the Beatles. It was the Beatles song. It was
Beatles
a
song. It
Beatles
was a movie. I didn't see the movie till I was a lot older. And it's weird because my Aunt Helen asked my dad to take her to see it because her husband didn't want to see it. And my dad said that was the worst thing in his life.
Nikki,
I agree with you. I think they should leave it alone. It's like a tomb. It
Yeah.
is,
Nikki.
people that
Yeah.
passed
Wait,
away
wait,
down there. They gave their life for it. They didn't jump overboard. And it should be left alone.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if it's going to be like a habitat
What is thing frogs?
or
A
anything,
different one.
that's fine. People just need to leave it alone.
No. And then
I hate,
Like,
I hate
you know-
it when I hate it when treasure hunters loot a graveyard. Like it's a graveyard. How would
Yeah.
you like it if I went to your mother's grave and stole the flowers and whatever there? It basically like it should be left alone. And
Nikki.
Unfortunately,
Nikki.
they do it all the time.
Wait.
you know.
No, wait. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Nikki?
Oh no, she left. Oh crap.
Who's left?
No, Nikki left first. I think she just left.
So, Gordon, why do people steal their stones? Like, why do they in a graveyard? Like, why would they do that?
No, I mean, I don't mean stones. I mean, like, if someone were to go into someone's graveyard and steal like flowers or personal mementos to that person, it's like the dishes are like. I know people say it's just only dishes. Yeah, it's the people ate off that dish.
I know.
And I don't, and like, yeah, go in and look, but don't touch. Like, don't touch anything, but you could still look at it
Well,
because
it's
it
just-
is still historical.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Well, I
I
know.
agree. Like, but don't touch a damn thing. Like, leave it
I know.
alone.
There's some like moral ethics to that too. I'm sure they went over the moral ethics of that. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just
Like, how would you
I
like it if I went to your mom's grave, Noel, and stole her flowers?
I would be pissed, mad.
So
And I
the
think-
family of the Titanic, the family from people on the Titanic are pissed because
Yeah.
they're touching everything. It doesn't belong to them.
yeah. I know.
Nikki,
Hi, Nikki.
Well, I mean, I will say, I go to my grandparents and my parents' grave, and I had a brother that passed away when he was an infant, and an uncle, and I have all these people, and it's a beautiful cemetery, but the trash cans, when they have flowers, it could be
Ask
real or
Ryan.
artificial. I will take them out of there and put them on my loved ones' graves. I can't afford to get flowers, so I do take it out of the trash can and put it there. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that doesn't make me a horrible person. These are just things that people, they
Yeah.
tossed away.
Yeah.
I'm not stealing anything. I'm just, taking what they threw away and I'm putting it, on my loved ones.
Yeah.
Cemetery plot. So. Hope you don't hate that. You hate that about me, Gordon. But
No, I
that's.
don't.
Yeah, I think
But
it.
nobody's
it's
going.
interesting.
Nobody's going to take anything from the Edmund Fitzgerald. They left that alone.
Edmund Fitzgerald. I mean that song.
I mean, I wish. I
What
wish.
is that? What is the end of this Fitzgerald? Like, what is
Yeah.
that?
Edmund Fitzgerald sunk in 1974
Yes,
Where-
second
where
is
is
the song.
Lake
it?
Huron.
That's
Where's
the song
that?
too.
Where's it at?
It was also a famous song by Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah, Gordon. Redone by
Where
Gordon Powell.
is it
Gordon
at?
Powell did it.
It was a real ship. It sunk in 1974
Where's-
because it got caught up in a gale storm.
Yeah.
and
by
where is
Crystal
it at right now?
It's in the bottom of Lake Huron.
Oh, and
Where
then
the-
it got. Well, I'm sorry.
In the ice water grave where she
And
doesn't-
do these people pass away? Like, some people
it
pass
was all
away from it?
29. It was all 29 people on the ship, and they all died. The
That's
church
I-
bells rang 29
I-
times for the. Yeah,
I
You
think
know,
there
I
needs
think
to be a different
you-
way of.
you said it was in a gale storm. You said gale storm.
They'll form.
in a
Yeah,
hurricane west wind.
Okay, I was
Just
gonna say it
listen to
was.
the song. Listen to the song. It tells the whole
I know.
story.
I know the song. I was gonna say it was a crystal gale storm. I was being silly.
Yeah,
Okay.
when the November winds come early, the gale
Gale.
storms
Yes.
sink the ship.
Yep. A crystal
So
gale.
why did the Titanic sink? Like, why did that
I-
It
happen?
hit
Like,
an iceberg.
what the
It hit an iceberg.
About, I
Yeah.
have something to say about the conversation.
Okay, I'm sorry, Nicole. I'm sorry.
heck? Sorry.
Sorry, Nikki.
I'm sorry, Nicole.
I think
I need to
that
send everything.
needs
Wait.
to be-
Wait. Okay.
There,
I'm sorry.
there needs to be a different way of doing it because when Joe was ill, of course, we had a hospital bed in the living room. Everything. My living room was a hospital room, and
Oh.
when he passed away and they brought the gurney in there and everything, well, I had to go in the other room because I was losing it, but,
Nice try. The new swans.
the wheel marks from the gurney were across my carpet, and
Oh.
I had the bed there, and they had taken the sheets, of course, and it was like all of a sudden I was by myself, and it was on a weekend, and I had that bed there, and I was falling apart, and I had talked to my mom. She's like, well, they should come out and get it, on the weekend. And they came, and yeah, I mean, it was, the gurney, the wheels going out the door, and the bed sitting there. And when they came and disassembled the bed, I mean, it just, I kind of lost it. I mean, that was hard. I think there needs to be a better way of doing that. Don't leave gurney marks on my carpet. Because
What is it, Mark?
they were there
Gurney.
for 2 days.
What
They
is
were-
that?
It's like a bed that they lay on that you go back and forth on.
What?
It's
Mark.
like a wheel. It's like wheels.
A gurney is something that basically the funeral home comes in.
Yeah.
And it's just a metal table, and they take them
Yeah.
out of the bed. They put them on that, and a lot of times, they zip them up. But to do that and to see, I couldn't see it. I had to go in the other room and be consoled, but to have those marks in my living room
What
was
Mark?
terrible.
The wheel marks. Noel.
Yes.
Wheel
I
marks.
had the wheel marks of the gurney, and it was like, I don't know it. I know it's something really minor, but I mean,
Is it really bad to see it or watch it? What is it? Like to pass away? What is it?
well,
No,
I was with Joe the last 36
Yeah.
hours of his life. He
Uh-huh.
he had I had somebody watch him so I could go over and take care of my mom for an hour. I got back and I sat down and he said, you know, baby, I can't see. I told him, you know, just relax, close your eyes, you know, and I mean, at this point he had cancer throughout his body, you
Oh,
know,
wow.
and I told him, you know, just calm down, you know, it's okay. And he had calmed down, but like he ended up like an hour later, they call it terminal restlessness,
Yeah.
you know, where they are just they want to get out of bed, they're all over the place, arms and legs are everywhere, and you know, you got to kind of calm them down. And
Yeah.
at that time I had called hospice and they were out here, they were helping me. And you know, but they helped me to an extent, and then it's like, okay, Nikki, you got this. I was like, yeah, I got it. You know, they gave me liquid morphine and liquid Ativan, and it was like, you know, some of them were every hour, some of them were every hour and a half, you know, just to keep them.
So, Nikki, what do you mean by all over the place?
What?
He was like his energy? Like, what do you mean? Like,
No. Terminal restlessness. It's like the last bit of energy you have in your system that
Oh.
you know you release.
Oh, I see. I got you.
So yeah, I mean, he was, you know, I mean, he was fighting against me. He was fighting against everybody. The man, I mean, I was lifting him to bring him to the portable toilet, and he had a catheter, and you know, the man got his pants off. I have no clue how he did it. You know, I dozed off for like 20 minutes and I woke up, his pants were off, and yeah, he was like scooted down in his bed. Yeah,
Oh my
but
goodness.
so
yeah,
how did you calm him down? Like, how did you actually? Wow.
well, I had liquid Ativan and I had liquid morphine to keep him comfortable.
Oh, okay.
You know, I
What is
boosted
it?
him up in the bed, and at that point, you know, he was passing away, and it was comfort measures only. You know, he hadn't eaten, he hadn't drank, you know, nothing
Oh,
like that. He couldn't see. Yeah, the cancer had just completely taken over. You know, his um Foley bag, the bag that he you know, urinated in was like, you know, almost a bright brown, you know, meaning that, you know, all systems were shutting down. You know, so the only thing that I could do was keep him comfortable. I stayed up for 36 hours straight. I wrote down absolutely everything that I had to give him, you know, just absolutely everything. And then when he passed away, I mean, I was watching his respirations, you know, and you know,
could you
normal
see him
respiration.
pass away?
Wait. Noel, what happened, Nikki? No, I'm not being mean, Noel. I'm just
Nor-
want to hear.
Normal respirations are like 18 to 20 every minute.
Yeah.
And I was watching him get maybe 5, and then it was going down and it was going down. And I mean, I knew, and you know, if there's any nurses in here or whatever, you know, when you start hearing the
Mhm.
death rattle, you know,
Yeah.
you know that it's you know, it's imminent. So he had the death rattle, and I just kept on, you know, giving him comfort measures. So he just didn't know what was going on. He slept. He
Oh,
slept. He went out peacefully, very, very peacefully, you
that's
know.
good.
So yeah, you know, and
And so, Nikki, did you? What is his final last saying to you? What's his final last words to you? Could he?
he told me he loved me.
Oh,
I told him that I loved him. I told him that I loved him, and I told him I didn't want him to hurt anymore, and that it was okay. I would be okay, and he could go.
Aw. I'm sending you hugs.
And did
I'm sending you hugs.
and did he visit you? Did his spirit visit you? Did his spirit? I'm sorry.
Yeah, actually, once it did happen.
What happened?
Yeah.
Hold on 2 seconds. I'll get to that in a second. But
Okay.
going back as far as what I had said,
Yeah.
I think he would be very respectful and compassionate. Where's all my other shit?
Oh, it's up here. I didn't delete anything. It's up here.
Okay.
I didn't.
yeah.
Can I explain something that Zuka said? I don't want you to say. He said like, "Well, I want pump full liquid death." Liquid death is like a drink. It's nothing bad. He didn't say anything bad.
No, there was no liquid death at all.
No. I mean, he said he pumped full. Liquid death is like a carbonated water. He was making a reference joke. Nothing bad. I didn't want you to think it was being bad. That's all.
Yeah,
Nothing bad.
When I came back from taking care of my mom, hold on, Noel. When I come back from taking care of my mom, and Joe said that he couldn't see, I told him to rest, and it wasn't too long later that he had a seizure. And I mean, it was a grand mal seizure, and I kind of had to deal with that. And I called hospice, and I told them what was going on. And I had the medication. I had the Ativan and morphine to calm them down or whatever. So that's basically what I had to do. 36 hours. I had 36 hours with my husband, and when he passed away, I had to call hospice. Of course, I called the funeral home, but I had to call hospice. And he's like, I'm 2.5 hours away. Me freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be here. And my husband passed right in front of me.
Yeah.
But you know what? That was such a beautiful time. I mean, I was able to love on him and to kiss him and to talk to him, and run my fingers through his hair and tell him how much I loved him. And it ended up being like such a blessing. I was upset at her for being so far away, but it did end up being a blessing.
So is it really scary that he passed away in front of you? You were like, how did he shut his eyes and then?
Well, I mean,
I was diagnosed with PTSD after that because of how traumatic it was. It wasn't a gentle thing. It was something that I had to monitor constantly. And I ended up with PTSD after it.
I'm so sorry.
And being a nurse, you'd think that, I mean, I've seen many people pass away, but not my husband, and not what he went through,
I just want to say, I think, wait. I just want to say, Nick, I think you're a very kind and sweet person, okay? I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you very much, Jason. I appreciate that.
I know it's tough to talk.
Nikki, can I say something like when he did pass away? What? I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead and ask. It's okay. It's been a while now. It's been over 5 years.
So did you know it was coming? Did you both know it was coming? And how was
Oh yeah, we did. We did.
And and did you save him? Like, did you try to save him, or like?
No, I did not. I did not want him to suffer any. There was nothing I could do.
I got you.
He had the cancer in his lungs had spread to his brain. It went to his liver and kidneys. It went throughout his body. There was nothing I could do.
Oh,
I just wanted the biggest thing that Joe worried about was what was going to happen to me.
oh,
And I told him, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. You know, I know that you're hurting. And I told him he could go. And 2 minutes later, he was gone.
oh, I'm so sorry, honey.
No, I mean, it was a
Yeah.
blessing that I gave him so he wouldn't have to worry
Yeah.
and fight anymore.
And Nikki, can you tell us a story about how did you hear about his spirit coming into you?
Oh, yes. Well, his spirit didn't come into me. It freaked the hell out of me. It was probably, Joe passed away. It was like a month and a half or so that I moved into this apartment. And, I was in bed, asleep or whatever. And I felt somebody getting in bed with me.
Oh, okay.
It was like my blood ran cold. I didn't know what to do, but I know it was him. He was there to come through.
I know. That'd be kind of scary, though. I mean, in a way, I'm not being mean or not like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. I was terrified. I mean, it was like my blood ran cold. I didn't want to turn over or anything, but yeah, it was like, there was the indent in the bed and he laid down and I could feel him next to me.
And
okay,
what did he do? Like what did he say to you? Did he
Oh, no, he didn't say anything. He didn't do anything. He was just right next to me.
Oh.
and how do you know it was him? Like I'm confused. I'm sorry.
No, because I know it was him. There would be nobody else. My mom's not going to get in bed with me.
That's weird. That's weird.
I knew it was Joe. And I was scared. I was really scared, but I also felt comforted at the same time,
Well, I can imagine that.
And do he comes around any more, that spirit?
Not obviously, but I know that Joe and my mom look out for me all the time.
That's good.
I mean, I'm a Christian and I know
too.
they're there and I know that they look out for me as well as my grandparents and, they've provided and they've been there with me through everything. So I know that they're there and they take care of me.
And your mom passing away, is she still alive or I'm sorry?
She passed 11 months after Joe from COVID. All my grandparents are gone. All my parents are gone. My husband's gone. My ex-husband's gone. I have like a half sister and brother. We don't talk though, so here I'm here in Clearfield and I don't have anybody.
So did you see him? Did you see him pass away? Like, did you see like just your father or like?
Of course, I saw Joe pass away. As far as my mom, she had called me. It was 9:00 one night, and she's like, "Nicole, I am so sick. I don't know what to do. I think I'm dying." So I grabbed my medical bag and I went over there, checked her vitals and everything, and I knew for sure that she had COVID. And for like 9 months or so, we had all been wearing masks around her. And I know.
And did he save her? To save, like,
I knew she had COVID, so I called 911 and I had told them. And when she was on the gurney, I took her mask off, I took my mask off, and I kissed my mom and I held her, knowing that I was going to get COVID. So yes, she ended up getting like life flighted to, I don't know, some hospital in Pittsburgh. And of course I got COVID, but I was her medical proxy and I was the only one that could go see her. But because I got COVID, I couldn't go. And it still drives me crazy because she died alone. And the doctor had called me and he's like, your mom wants to be put on a ventilator. I was like, yeah, she's scared. She does not want to feel like she's suffocating. And he said that, he could take care of that. He says, if I put her on a ventilator, she's never going to come off of it. I told him, I was like, well, as long as you make her comfortable and she knows she's not going to suffocate, she'll be okay. And her last words to me and my sister were that she would see us in heaven. That was the last thing that she said.
What's the last words? What's the last words?
She said that she would see us in heaven.
And it's like that Disney thing, Yeah.
My mom was religious, and I'm religious, believe it or not. And we did a lot of things together. And no, that meant the world to me.
Well, I'm glad.
And so, what about your grandparents?
My grandparents, well, first of all, they got together when they were 14 years old. They were like inseparable. My grandfather, he went into the army and he served in World War II. My grandma, she stayed and waited for him. And they were together for like 60 years. And my grandfather got sick first. He had like an enlarged heart and everything. And when he passed away, it devastated my grandmother because, they had been together for all those years and all of a sudden, she didn't have Frank. And it was 3 months later, she was in her rocking chair and she had a stroke on the floor and she died of a broken heart.
Oh, that's sad. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean he died at the broken heart?
She died of a broken heart. I mean, her body she couldn't handle not having, and this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. She had her stroke and she was in the hospital and she's like, when's Frank coming in? When's Frank coming in? And nobody knew what to say. So I went out and I talked to the doctor. I was like, do we do reality checks or just, let her go, with what she says? And he had said, reality checks would be good. So I was back in there and I was by her side and she's like, Nicole, where's Frank? Where's Papa? He should have been here by now. Gordon Ramsay is on the phone and on the TV, and that's his favorite show. And this is the most heartbreaking thing I had with my grandma. I leaned in and I told her, I was like, Grandma, Papa passed away. And she looked at me with these tearful eyes and she's like, don't you think that I know that? Oh, it broke my heart. It completely broke my heart. And I still think about it to this day.
How is she know that? Wow.
Because that was the love of her life. She's gonna know something.
Exactly.
And so how is that horrible? How is that horrible?
Because I told my grandma that her husband was gone, and she told me, "Don't you think I know that?" That it broke my heart. It completely broke my heart. I'll remember it until the day I die.
And those are the last words that she said to you?
No, I think there were more words or whatever, but just that. I I was cautious as far as anything else that I said to her. You know, it freaking broke my heart. You know, I loved my grandparents. When I was growing up, my bio dad, you know, I mean, he was hit and miss, and my mom raised me, you know, so I spent a lot of time with my grandparents.
Aw.
And, you know, I mean, to her, she was the most pure woman that you would ever see. Never smoked, never drank, never cursed, never
Wow.
did anything. You know, I mean, it just it broke my heart to say that, you know, and I was pissed off at the doctor for telling me to do that.
Why would you get pissed off? Like the doctor?
No, I got pissed off.
Because the
I got mad at the doctor because he told me to do a reality check with her.
reality check. What does that mean? It's like,
It's making her present with things that are going on. She thought that her husband was still alive. She thought a
Oh.
lot of different things. So I was the one, you know, she's like, no, Nicole, where's Papa? Where's Papa? You know, he should have been here by now.
yeah.
And I told her, I was like, Grandma, you know, Papa passed away a couple years ago. And the look that she gave me in my eyes, she told me, she's like, don't you think I know that? And it just, it broke my heart into like 1,000.
It broke your heart. Like, don't you think I know that? What does that mean? Like, she knows? Like, wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Nikki, and that did that happen to you, Nikki?
Nikki.
It was a long time ago, you know, but it still hurts my heart.
I know, I apologize, honey. I didn't mean to. We didn't mean to bring up bad memories.
Oh no, it's okay, you know, and
I didn't
even
want
with
you to
my
get
mom,
upset about that. I know
you
it's
know,
a good.
I
She's asking
mean,
good questions. I just didn't
you know,
want things to get too
you know
intense.
that, you know, I had the 36 hours with Joe. I tried everything,
Yeah.
you know, bawled my ass off, you know, and
I
then my
know.
mom, when she called me at 9 o'clock at night, you know, I brought all my medical shit over, checked her vitals, and yeah, I knew right away that she had COVID, you know, so I had to
Yeah.
call 911, and, you know, we had been wearing masks the entire time, and I took her mask off and I took my mask off, you know, because I didn't know if that was the last time I was going to see my mom. I kissed her and I hugged her and I told her how much I loved her, and I don't regret that 1 minute
I know.
ever.
I know. I think you're. Yeah.
I got COVID with that, and unfortunately, because I was her medical proxy and I
Yeah.
got COVID, I couldn't go and be with her, you know, when she was
Oh, no.
passing
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm so. Can yeah, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
So, how did she get COVID? Like, that's
Can I? Oh, one question for you before I forget. You know when I test you for COVID,
Yeah.
Nikki, I hate that part with the swab up the nose. I hate that.
Oh, I know. It feels like they're going into your brain.
I know. I feel like they're like trying to scrape up my eyeball from the inside with that thing. You know what I mean? That's just so unpleasant. I feel like they're going, okay, well, clean your eyeballs from the inside. Here we go. And she goes, it's so unpleasant, though.
Nikki.
It's so unpleasant.
Nikki, how did she get COVID? Like,
My mom lived in, I think that there were about 12 or 13 apartments, and you had to be over 62 to live there. And I mean, my mom wasn't on state assistance or anything like that. You know, she afforded everything, and there was this one woman, and she used to visit my mom. And my mom told her, you know, if you're not going to wear a mask, then you can't come see me.
I've
And
had that.
she threw. But because she was in the hallway, her name's Susan, and because she was in the hallway and mom had gone in the hallway to get her mail, she got it.
Yeah.
That is, Susan tested positive. She gave it to 2 people. The other resident was Mary. She died from it, and so
Wow.
did my. So yeah, she spread it, and I'll never.
And so it is her fault that she killed your mom. Is that true?
Oh,
Well, no,
Sorry.
she spread it to her, but my mom was on oxygen, asthma. Yeah, she was on all different. She already had a problem breathing, so yeah, whenever it was introduced to her, it got 10 times worse. When I gone over to my mom, she hadn't eaten in 2 days and she wouldn't drink. So she always said that Mountain Dew would help her with her asthma.
Yeah.
She wouldn't drink that. She wouldn't do anything. And, there was like excrement going into the bathroom, I cleaned all that. She was in bad shape, really, really bad shape.
How
And
old was she? She was old, like old.
she was 72.
can I ask you a bizarre question?
Sure.
I mean, could you imagine Mountain Dew? And that's like my avatar, like the Mountain Dew after. She said Mountain Dew would help with her asthma.
Yes.
Would Squirt do the same thing, or is that different? It's a weird question, but I'm just curious.
Would what?
Would the drink Squirt help instead? Because
I doubt it. My mom always she kept Mountain Dew in the fridge all the time. So if she was getting ready to go into an asthma attack or something like that, she would drink Mountain Dew, and it calmed her down all the time.
How is Mountain Dew how helps you? Like, how is Mountain Dew? That's interesting.
I don't know. She just said that it worked really well for her, so she always had it in the fridge.
Okay.
That's
I was just
interesting.
curious. So I don't know. What about like Mellow Yellow? Would that help her? I'm just. It's just a weird question. I'm not being offensive.
No. Mountain Dew. That was it. Mountain Dew.
Okay.
She
I'm
never
just curious, so I just wanted to know.
Mountain Dew.
She never tried anything else. Mountain Dew would help her, and that's all as far as generics or Sprite or anything like that, no, it was always Mountain Dew.
How is that possible? That's interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you want to see a couple pictures, Nikki? Add me with a baby.
Sure.
Right there.
That's you with the baby. Who is that baby?
The baby. That's my one. I think that's my grandniece or grandnephew, and this is my grand niece right there, Taylor.
That's you.
That's me. That's younger.
You look so young.
I know. What do you think? Pretty cool.
That's cool. And your head is shaved.
I know that was like right out of the army almost. Hi, Deanna.
Hi, Deanna. Hi, sweetie. Deanna, come on here. Plus.
That's me. That's your young me, Deanna. I'll show it for Deanna. I'll show it. Or for Deanna. That's young me right there.
It's cute. You look so cute, Jason, in that young picture.
Look, I smiled at the camera too. I was feeding my niece.
Oh my god, that's I'm blushing. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Nikki, what are you gonna do tomorrow? What are you guys gonna do tomorrow?
I'm in the pot. I'll be right back.
Okay. No, that's me. Like probably like a year or so after that, I got out of the army, or like a year and a half. That was my little niece, Taylor, who's like 20 something.
20 something. 20.
Yeah, she had a birthday Saturday. My niece Taylor did.
How old is she?
29, I think. I mean, I don't remember that. I mean, but she's still like that little girl. I remember. And then my sister had her birthday Friday. Yeah, she had a birthday too. Oh, yeah, Dan. See,
Is JB in?
What?
JB is JB on? JB's.
I doubt it.
I thought he was coming on at 10.
Well, I mean, he had it set for 10 a.m. and then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know. But that's me right there, young kid.
How old is that baby now?
28 or 29. Well, this one was a 93, I think. Wait, so let me figure out 93. 22? No way. No. Yeah. Old enough, yeah. Let me look at Taylor. Yeah, she's getting up there though. Oh, it's just weird though, because like they get old so quick, and they get old, not older so quick, you know.
Really?
Yeah, they get older really quick. It's like 25. Let's see. Wait a second. 32? Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's getting older. Well, it doesn't seem like they're old, but I guess they are. Wow. But that was from like 93 right there. She even like look like one of the guys from Top Gun right there, right there. Hi, Kid and May. You want to come out, Kid and May? I got yeah, Kid and May, and Dan a little bit May. And then we got Nicole May, and we got Noelle May and Nikki May. We got Nicole May and Nikki May. I mean, I did it wrong. Let's see. Man, okay. Edit, exit. Okay, I did. All right, super. Are you still there, Nick? I put myself full screen. You see me as a young guy right there?
Oh, okay.
Did you see me as a young guy? I mean, I wanted to show it for Noelle and you guys. I don't think Keita saw me. I mean, I was holding my niece. My niece, when she was born, I was feeding her right there. That's me. Wait, dang it. That's not working. Hold on. That's me right there out of the army. What do you think? You like it?
Yeah.
I look skinny in that picture. Okay, let's see. Hi, Keita. Oh.
When did you make this live stream?
I made mine at, I think, 9:50 or no, right at 10 o'clock too. Yeah. Oh, Dan wants to know if you're okay, Noelle. You
Yes.
okay, Noelle?
Okay. Yeah, yes, I'm okay, Dan. I'm just looking at an old yearbook.
Oh,
These
cool.
all these pictures, like.
Oh, happy birthday, JoJo. Happy birthday, Taylor.
Happy birthday, JoJo.
And Taylor too. Happy birthday, Taylor. That was my niece.
Oh.
Her
Happy
birthday was Friday.
birthday.
We got a double birthday. Double trouble.
Double trouble.
Hi, Nikki. Hi, Keita. I get confused now. Noelle and Nikki. I get confused. Nikki and Noelle and stuff. Oh, I was going to ask you something. I forgot. Darn it.
Me?
No, I asked Nikki. Oh, if you had duct tape, you'd just be like Red Green. Remember him? If
That's
you had
crazy. I don't have pop-out chat on yours.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, I didn't restrict it, I don't think. That's
Let
weird.
me see. I'm going to go to live chat.
Okay.
No, I have participants, timestamps, reactions, and send feedback. That's
Oh,
weird.
that's weird. I don't know. I think StreamYard's been really weird and YouTube's been weird and stuff, you know? But I was thinking if you had duct tape to fix.
No, it's all good. I'll see if it stays over there.
Okay. Yeah, I said we have like if you have duct tape to fix that air test, you just be like red green. Remember? The Secret Man's Secret Man's handy weapon on duct tape. Those were so funny though. My dad would like it like he would like I think something like he would like what was it? He'd heat up something and said, make sure you don't ever touch it, and then he burn him, so my dad would laugh. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, I like that setting. That's pretty cool.
I started doing the headbands. I kind of like them.
Oh, you're a very nice lady. I don't know why that one guy gives you crap and stuff. It makes no sense to me. You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah, the quicker picker upper. I call him the quicker picker upper for Bounty. You know, I don't know why he gives you crap for it. You're a nice lady. It makes no sense to me. You know?
Well, I mean, he gives me crap all the time, but James came at me with both barrels, and he's like, okay, well, what did you do? What did you do? And yeah, I mean, I was in the chairman's chat, and James and Sean came in there, and they're like, I'm gonna push you over in your wheelchair and beat the hell out of you.
Oh my God.
All that I said was shame on you for picking on somebody like that. That's all I said. That's all I said.
There.
And then they're like, well, I should have minded my own business. And I mean, that's where all of this stemmed from. All of it. So yeah, they're hating on me because I'm compassionate and I stood up for somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine anyone hate. I mean, well, I don't know. I see a lot of hate for like good people. Like, I don't know. It just makes no sense to me. I couldn't imagine anyone hating on you. You're so nice. You know.
The chairman will tell you.
Really?
The chairman will tell you the same thing. That he was sitting there, and I mean, he did say, I will say that chairman was like, I'll beat you up, but it was all in joke. It was all in joke, and then they took it to an aggressive level.
Oh, no, that's not good. See, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes some of the guys around here are like jerks and stuff, and they say I'm the bad guy, and I'm not the bad guy. A lot of people say I'm the horrible person. They're the ones, and they're the horrible people.
Well, they all were saying a lot of stuff about me, as far as James and Downey and Sean. And I posted earlier statutes that you can't bully and harass somebody. It's a federal offense, and I put all that shit up there. I mean, I have an attorney, working on my Social Security, so I asked him, and he's like, "Yeah, that shit can't happen." So he gave me some links, and I posted that. Nothing has been said since,
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad. I mean, you're too nice. That bugs me. You know what I mean? It bothers me.
I even told them. I was like, Happy Memorial Day. I don't have any. Well, James is like, well, you hate me. I says, I don't hate anybody. I might have a disagreement, but I don't hate anybody. And it was kind of, I don't know if you're a Christian or not, but it was kind of funny. Every time he went at me, it happened like it happened like 3 times. Every time that he went at me, he got like massive hiccups. And he's like,
wow.
Damn,
that's weird.
Damn Nikki. I says, I told him, I was like, I have the Lord on my side,
Yeah, there you go.
I don't have to worry about this shit.
Good.
He did it the first time, and then the second time he come at me, he got it again. And
good. Good. Good.
I have so much going on this week. Oh my goodness.
Really? I
Thank you,
I
Matt.
really like you. I really appreciate you being on my panel and stuff. You're really. I like having you up here.
Oh,
You
I
know?
can.
I do too. I like you having you up here. You're cool. People have said I cook my hot dog.
I hope that you're doing well. Yeah, I had my project for tonight was
Yeah.
to take like this foam stuff. I told you I was getting my utility knife so I
Yes.
could like slice. Well, a regular kitchen knife sliced it so much better. And I have it on both sides of my air conditioner and then
Okay.
under, because I kept getting bees in here. So
Oh no.
I taped it with packaging tape because that's all I have. You know, I wish I had some duct tape, but I don't. So, I mean, I did my best.
Yeah, I got
But, so yeah,
I did-
this is what I was doing tonight.
you. That's cool.
I need to cross it off my list. Hold on.
Oh, you know what happened Friday? I mean, I'm not allowed to. She asked me not to put up the videos for like a week or two. My friend Lil B came down to visit me from Pittsburgh, her and her husband. So I saw them on Friday. And we
Who
did some
told
really
you
cool
not
videos together. What's that?
Who told you not to post?
No, she asked me not to do it because something about her job or something like that. Like she was gone off for a couple of days. She said don't post anything for a couple of days.
Oh, okay,
couple of
okay.
weeks. And nothing bad though. I mean, I can mention though. I don't think that's a big deal. But no, I mean, I got some really cool videos with her, and she was on my live stream Saturday night or Friday night. It was cool.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
had like her come down because I met YouTubers in person, you know, and there was a couple of times where people wanted to meet up with me and to do a review with me. My friend
Right.
Alex Wilson, I wish he was still around, but I mean he went somewhere else. Him and his friend, we did a review at that Wendy's a long time ago, and then he asked me to be in a movie. That's what I showed a little bit of that trailer for it that didn't get made into a movie, but I mean the trailer was made. And then like I had a former YouTube friend come, him and his wife come down, and we're not like friends anymore. And then I had like two people want to come down, take me out to this steakhouse from Pittsburgh. That was cool. We went to like a chop house in Meadville. That chop house is expensive, but we had like it was like a brunch. We had like I had like fried green tomatoes and appetizer, then with steak and eggs, and it was good. I like steak and eggs too. It's really good. You know what drives me crazy though? If you get like a breakfast meal, you get the home fries and stuff. I hate it when they don't cook them all the way and they're so hard. The potatoes, I can't stand that. Remember, have you had that before? Oh,
You have to see this. We
Oh,
had
cool.
we had a white deer.
oh, cool.
I
Yeah.
can't focus it, but yeah, we had a white deer out here like a
Oh,
few
that's
days
cool.
ago. And
Yeah.
if you look off to the side, there's like, yeah, this sucks.
I mean, I get the gist of it though.
But yeah, off to the side, there's
Yeah.
a buck. You can't see it, but there's
Oh.
a buck that is protecting her.
Oh,
It
I
is
didn't see that part. I think John sent me. John sent me the albino deer video too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. John sent me albino deer too.
Yeah, it is so damn cool.
Oh, that is cool. You're cool.
We're cool. I'm cool.
Yeah,
You're cool.
You're
We're all
You're
cool.
You're cool. Yeah, I know.
No.
You're so silly. I like silly humor. That's all right. You're silly. Trying to think. I mean, but they say I burnt the hot dogs, but I like my hot dogs somewhat charred and stuff, right? Because my dad
Burnt
used to
hot
make.
dogs are the best. You have to burn them.
I know I like them like that. And Suko was saying I burned them too much, so they were good. I mean, because my dad used to just. I mean, as a kid, I don't know. My dad didn't cook things that. I mean, he would cook like spaghetti in like this really small pot, and it didn't cook right. It didn't taste that great. So I wasn't that big on spaghetti when I was a little kid. I wasn't big on hot dogs. So my dad would always boil them, and they were just kind of boring and stuff, you know. And then I started making them like, I started having them grilled on a grill, and they break open, they'd be burnt, and they were delicious. That's why I like them like that.
My ex-husband, when we went, my grandparents had it was my papa and my great papa that actually built this camp up on the mountain here where I live. And we had gone on, it was like the whole family reunion thing or whatever. And Daryl's like, okay, I'll cook the hot dogs. And Papa was right over there. He was like, you better burn those things.
Oh, cool.
He was so scared.
Yeah. Well, my dad would boil them, and like they were just boring. I didn't like them boiled like that. I liked them like, I wanted them burnt like that. So they're so much better, and you put some ketchup on there. I love I love ketchup on a hot dog. Howie Cat used to give me so much crap. He passed away. He used to give me a whole bunch of crap for ketchup on a hot dog. And then I remember the movie Avengers Endgame, right? This one, I guess the thing where Thanos stopped his finger, everyone disappeared. You saw like this little kid at a picnic, right? He was gonna have a hot dog. He said, "Can I have ketchup on it?" Right? And then the kid disappeared. And then Howie, let me see.
Oh, I can't get it straight. Damn.
Oh man. What? Oh, it was that. I think it was Avengers Endgame. You might think was Thanos snapped his finger, right? And then that little kid.
A little bit better. I mean, that's my entire family at my wedding.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't get it close or whatever, but yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Why doesn't it works on everybody else's cam? I'm not sure why it doesn't work here.
I don't know. Just yeah. Yeah, that I guess sales stopped the finger. You see a little kid ask for, you want a hot dog? Yeah, put ketchup on it, and then like he disappeared, and then Howie catches it. That's what he got for wanting ketchup on a hot dog. I thought it was funny. Oh wow, wicked.
That's my Sadie girl. That is, damn it, doesn't work. But yeah, that's my emotional support. I was so upset tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because James was saying so much stuff, and everyone was saying stuff, and I was talking to Jan, and I was like, I'm almost to the breaking point, and he was like, he went in there and said stuff, but it's that's when I contacted my attorney, as far as I sent him a message and told him what was going on, and he sent me information back. But I mean,
well, I don't know who they are, but they're not. They're glad I would liar. You know what I mean? I think you're a sweet lady. I don't know what the problem is.
If you look back on things, all I said that I was compassionate and looking out for somebody, and then he was like, oh yeah, at least I don't have to ass scoot into my bedroom. I was like, I fall down, my knees do not work. I have to get into my bedroom so I can grab a hold of my mattress and get up. It's like, kudos for you for picking on somebody that's disabled.
I know, it's not nice.
I mean, you think I want to do that? Really?
Yeah.
I would love to be able to stand up. I even try in my living room. I'll sit down and try to get up, and my knees are shot. I can't do it. I mean, they're just shot. I can't even do a curb. I park in handicap parking, so I have like a little ramp or whatever. But yeah, doing a curb is I can usually, if I have my cane, I can usually go up a curb, but coming down is another story. Usually my knees will give out on me. So yeah, pick on me as much as you want. But I tell you what, do not mention my husband and do not ever mention my mother. That's below the belt. That's mean.
Yeah.
And I didn't even say anything that him and Sean. The only thing that I did, I was in Chairman's and they came in and they said, Chairman was saying as far as fighting him. And their response was that they were going to knock him over in his wheelchair and basically beat the shit out of him. All that I said, I swear to this, all I said is, shame on y'all for, saying something like that, to a man in a wheelchair. That's all I said. That
Yeah.
is all I said. And then it's like, they started saying, well, Nikki, you had no business,
Yeah.
even commenting. I'm Chairman's friend too, of
Yeah.
course I'm going to say something. And, yeah, it just kind of went from there. They built up to it because that's what Bounty wants.
Mm.
Bounty
Yeah,
versus
like-
one does that shit. So
Is that a kitty behind you?
with that,
Is that a kitty behind you?
oh, she best not be on. Get your butt
She
down
was.
from there.
I saw her on the table. Oh no. You're in trouble, kitty.
Baby, she's not allowed up there. She
Oh,
has reign of the house, but
yeah.
not
I
on
don't know.
there.
I
Because
caught her. No, I didn't know. You forget me. Well, there was a movie. There's a movie we talk about movies and stuff. I can't remember Herschel and Lewis. It was a horror movie, right? And it was called Gruesome Twosome, and they had like a cat that could. The lady tried to hold it. The cat just was squirting all over the place, and the director said it was such a pain in the neck. They just all of a sudden he just put like a stuffed cat out in the middle of the table, and they said no one noticed it. I'm sure they noticed it though, but he was like a real low budget filmmaker though.
oh
It
yeah,
was
well
funny,
I have told her because I have I don't know if you can see it or not. I have like decorative things on
yeah,
there, and she'll
I
get
got
up
it.
and she'll knock
She'll knock,
every
she'll
down.
knock him out. Yeah.
She'll knock it all down, and then she'll get up there, sometimes and start, yakking up fur balls.
Oh, that ain't
No,
good.
yeah.
That
She
ain't
has
good.
she has so many other places in here
Yeah.
that she can go. So yeah, that is not one of them, and she knows that because as soon as I holler at her, she'll get down.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Sadie Bot, what are you doing?
Where's the kitty? Hey, kitty.
Wow.
Where's the kitty with this?
Oh,
Oh, you got kitty?
I
Oh, you
have
got the kitty with it.
I have a dog just like Anne.
Oh, dog. I
She's
thought it was a cat. Sorry. I thought it was a cat. Sorry. I couldn't
she's
tell.
like 40 or 50 pounds.
Aw,
Ain't you? You're a big girl.
what a sweetheart.
Let me bring the camera down. Oh. I can't bring. Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
Yep, let's try again. Ooh.
Oh, careful. Hi, doggy.
That's
Hey,
a sign.
doggy. Doggy.
Don't show my boobs. Mm.
Doggy. Hi, doggy.
Oh, this is my girl. What do you think, Sadie?
What a
Mama,
good
sweet. She's being nosy. There's no food up here. No food. No food.
I do, doggy. Aw. You're so silly.
I love you.
Oh. Wait. Oh, wow.
Okay, you ready? Get down. Go. Go, Gadget.
Oh, it's okay. I'm so sorry, Keita. I'm sorry, Keita. Did you see what you put? I'm so sorry. Do you want me to read it or?
Oh, I'm sorry,
I'm
Kita.
sorry, Keita.
That's horrible.
Oh yeah, I did my. Yeah, I was a Desert Storm vet for 4 years there, Keita.
Right?
Thank you. Yeah. I lived in Germany for 2 years. You know, it wasn't too bad. I went to see a
Thank-
lot of movies. Oh, what?
Thank you to absolutely everybody that served this country and is still serving this country and making the sacrifice that they're not with their families and, they're out there doing, the unthinkable. And, nobody knows what it's like to be out there and, to dig a hole so you can shit in it. People just don't know how hard they have it. And I appreciate all of you. I love you. And thank you for giving me the freedom that I have right now. Did I knock them off? I don't know what the N is. Is that you, Kita, or is that somebody else? Definitely Kita. My bio dad was in Vietnam. He was in the army and served. And then my stepdad, he served 28 years in the Navy as a submariner. And then my first husband served 8 years. And then my second husband served over 20 years. So yeah, I mean, I got like a diploma, like thank you for putting up with all the shit, but I do have this flag, which I want to put it in a shadow box, but it's got like the metal stuff on it.
I'm sorry. I kicked myself out. The computer got unplugged. I dropped off for a minute or two. I had to plug with. The plug fell out of the computer. All of a sudden, it shut off. I fixed it though.
I saw that.
I know it's a darn thing.
Oh,
That's just like I'm talking.
Noelle didn't do anything wrong.
Oh no, she okay, Gladys.
I like the questions that Noelle asked me.
No, they're very. I mean, I was cautious though because I didn't want you to get hurt.
Oh no, I like the questions that she asked me because
she asked good questions.
They're very intuitive, and I like the questions.
Yeah, she asked good questions. I didn't know if it was just. I don't know. I just worried it was going to. I didn't want you to be upset. That's all. I mean, no, she did very good. That's very good.
I won't be upset at Noelle unless she shows her puss or her bun. We're all get there.
No, I'm just saying. I didn't want. I mean, I didn't know how. It's kind of like sensitive sometimes when people pass and stuff. Yeah. It's so silly. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, Noelle didn't do anything.
No. She's fine. She's fine. I'm just saying. I was worried. I didn't know if sometimes if people ask questions, they might go too far, or go like, what I mean. That's what I meant. I don't mean anything bad.
What is that? Wiley, nicknamed Colonel, was 5-star ranked Marine. Oh, is that in your family?
I always forget.
I
Oh, I know I was.
those that serve us. I agree. You know what? A lot of people don't think that there's a lot to a military wife, but every 18 months, it would come around, and my husband had to do. Usually, it was a Mediterranean cruise, and he'd be gone for 6 months. There were times in between that they would have to go out and do drills and things like that. On for a month or something like that. But yeah, every 18 months he was gone for 6 months. So basically, I was like a single mom.
Oh no.
And the majority of Navy wives, they get. If I had to say a percentage, I would say 80% of military wives, they seek divorce when this goes through. I did not do that. I mean, I was raised as a dependent. I mean, my dad, he'd come in for 3 months, go out for 3 months, in for 3 months, out for 3 months. So I was kind of used to it. And then my first husband, he did the same. Every 18 months he was out for 6 months. And then I married Joe, or not Joe. I married Daryl, and it was the same thing. And especially since he was he was a plank owner, brand new ship, USS Oak Hill, what the hell is it? Something 51. And, so he was there when they were building the ship and spent the rest of his career on there. So, that was our life. The USS that was our life. And holy shit, I have all his. Hold on a second.
Okay. Look at the doggy on the ground. That's cute.
There has to be in this drawer.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I don't know what all records apply or whatever, but I'll show you. All right. This is my resume. This is Joe. This is Daryl. Oh, when we were in military housing.
Yeah.
This was we planted so much. We got like an honorable mention.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we planted so much shit. I mean, it was awesome.
It is awesome.
All right, let's see. Oh, that's just the yard shit. That doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter either.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one that when he ran the flag the flag was shown over the Kansas City football field.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I actually think that might be the one that I have.
Okay.
They actually do not give you a flag when you die in the military. You have to pay $50 for it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's messed up. Okay, that's me again. Blah, blah, blah. All right, hold on. All right, when was this? April 2003. He went back in after this, but this is Naval Nuclear Power.
Okay.
Training and he had an honorable discharge.
Cool.
And so, yeah, there's that. And what else we got here? I got a bunch of this stuff. Oh, this was his reenlistment.
Awesome.
Reenlistment. United States Navy. Blah blah blah. They put everything in these folders.
That's awesome.
And then here's a certificate of appreciate. Oh, this is mine.
Oh, it's yours? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I forgot mine was in there. This is certificate of appreciation from the United States Navy to all shall see these presents. Greetings. This is to certify Nicole Loretta Brazelton has earned grateful appreciation for her unselfish, faithful, and devoted service during her husband's naval career. Her unfailing support and understanding helped to make possible her husband's decision to continue in naval service. Given this 10th day of April 2003. But yeah, there's my certificate of appreciation. And I didn't know where that damn thing went. Okay, I'm putting that aside. I was looking for it. Okay, and then I actually have this medical record.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he'd given it to me. I have his entire medical record. And what's this? Oh, this is his training.
Oh, really? Okay. Let's see.
I can show you this one page because, he's no longer living, but like up here, you see the USS Oak Hill LSD 51. No, you can't see that. Oh, that sucks. But anyways, it's USS Oak Hill LSD 51, and so I have all of his advancements and everything in here, and that's it.
Oh, cool. I'm glad. I'm glad you have a place where we keep all this stuff,
I told my son, I was like, I'd like to give these things to you, and he hasn't come in. Oh, I have a Daryl folder here. Okay, never mind. And then I have a Joe folder.
Yeah.
He's got all kinds of awards, and then I have like my resumes and bullshit like that. Okay, that's gone. I've been with some pretty amazing men.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah. I've been with amazing men that have gone above and beyond, what was expected of them, so I really, really appreciate that. And Jan is no different. He goes above and beyond, and protects me whenever I'm hurting. And, I greatly appreciate that because I was really having a hard time tonight. I didn't do anything to these people other than, stand up for somebody. And, I was told, that I butt walk, through my house. Yeah, my knees are shot. If I need to get to my bed in order to get up. So yeah, I butt walk over there because that is the only way. I can't crawl on my stomach. I can't get on my knees, period. So that's all that I have to do. And to make fun of somebody that's disabled is horrible. I've never made fun of anybody disabled, and I haven't said anything bad about James. I haven't I faced off with Sean.
Who is making fun of you? Who is making fun of you? Like, who is making fun of disabled people? Sorry, who is?
James Neutron and
Who's that?
well, there's three of them that are doing it. Bounty is like the head leader, and the rest of them follow suit. It gets old, and I was talking to Jan tonight, and I was like, I'm almost to the breaking point. I don't know. I have tried to be nice, and I still, even as nasty as they are to me, if y'all watch the streams or whatever, I still was nice through all of it, through calling me names, and I was still nice. So, yeah, Keita, I tried, I tried to mellow things out. What else am I supposed to do? James really, he just follows suit with Bounty. He really has no reason to hate me. It's the chairman thing, him and Sean. It's the chairman thing because I stood up for somebody. They said that it wasn't any of my business. I was there, so of course I'm going to say something. And then automatically, they come at me, oh yeah, Nikki butt walks and she does this and she does. Seriously? Yeah, I do that so I can get up. And you would not believe the amount of pain that it takes to do that. It's off the chart. It freaking hurts so much. Yeah. I know. Jan told me the same thing. He told me to, walk away from it or whatever, but it was like, okay, well, if somebody's going to, I already reported James. I don't know if anything will come of it, but, no, if somebody's going to say something, I want to hear, what they're saying.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
If you're going to say something about me, I want to be able to, and they do it whenever they do. They'll block me so I can't get up and defend myself. Yeah, that's a coward. Really? That is such a coward.
Wow. I'm so sorry, Nikki.
It's okay. Thank you, though.
You're welcome.
Actually, it's not okay, but thank you. Yeah, I talked to Jan, and it's like, I don't know. how much more I can take of this shit. I mean, if you're going to confront me, with something I did as far as the truth, that's a different story. But don't make things up about me. I mean, don't make shit up. Right. Well, exactly. I mean, I was telling him, well, James had like the angel part that was, on his, I don't know if his mom's or grandma's casket, and I was like, I'm so sorry, my sincere condolences, and he went after me for that. I've said Happy Memorial Day to everybody, and thank you to all those that have served. Oh, he went after me for that. I'm not even saying anything rude.
Wow, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that you did anything. That's just weird, though. 'Cause you don't know if they were saying like, oh, one of those songs or something. People got mad or something. They blame it on music. It's really weird. They blame so much stuff on music that
Yeah. Yeah, the song was another one. That one kind of broke the bank because James knows that was the song that I always requested when Joe was going through cancer, when he was dealing with all that, because the song says, basically, I wish we had more time together and things like that. And it's Jim Croce, Time in a Bottle. And if you've ever listened to it, that was my song to Joe, because I wanted more time with him. I wasn't ready for him to leave. And that was my song. And the fact that he played it, first of all, he said, yeah, Nikki here, and then played it. Really? Really? You're going to go that low? All I told him is he can come at me all he wants, but please, please do not go after Joe and don't go after my mom. I mean, that's my kryptonite. So that's all I get to say.
Have you ever went off of somebody in person before when they talk about that before? They talk about your family. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, definitely I have. Definitely. But it doesn't mean that I'm not hurt in the end. Like Bounty will say that, at least Nikki's husband and mom are dead, so they don't have to see how she is, or, wish that, I joined them, or, anything like that. So, he's wished people to jump off a bridge and kill themselves. I mean, that's just the way he is. So yeah, I mean, that is it's messed up.
Yeah, have you ever going into somebody's face? Like, can you tell me the story or no? Is there any story?
As far as what?
Can you tell me a story when you go off of somebody's face?
I kind of just did. Wake up, Jason.
I'm up. I'm sorry.
Have you ever have you ever touched somebody like physically or no?
But what do you mean physically?
Like fighting if they sorry.
No, I haven't laid hands and fought with anybody. Jason, wake up.
I'm up. I'm so tired. All right, I'm better now. I had to step out.
Back then. Oh my god.
I don't know. Hey, random.
I have never ever laid hands. hands on anybody. The most that I do
No.
is, I feel bad for him. I don't want to hate anybody. That's James said that, as far as me hating him, I told him I don't hate anybody. I might have
That's good.
disagreements with people, but I don't hate anybody.
Yeah. I know. You're doing okay. You're doing fine. You're too
And
nice to anything.
I did bring religion into it because he was bashing me so freaking bad, and then all of a sudden he got like this horrible case of hiccups. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
karma's a bitch, ain't it? And then
Yeah, yeah.
things were quiet for a while, and then he come after me again, and yep, hiccups came right back. I was like, you know what? I got the Lord in my corner. I'll need to put up with this. He'll take care of me regardless. So, yeah, it was just funny that he got it twice, and he's like, "Damn it, Nikki! Damn it, Nikki! Damn it, Nikki!" So. And then after that, his stream kept being taken down. So, yep. I got my Lord and Savior on my side. Whether y'all are religious or not, I got it. I never said anything hateful towards him. Never. No, even through all the things that he has said about me, I have never, ever said anything bad.
I know. I know. I know you didn't.
I've been heartfelt. I've been empathetic. I have been, caring. Yeah. I've never said anything bad. And he freaks out when I say something nice. He totally freaks out.
Really?
And I don't know what to say about it. The beginning of this stream, he was attacking Kyle. And then about halfway through, maybe a little less than halfway through, he started coming at me. And,
no.
it was like I couldn't be there to defend myself. I was blocked. And then he unblocked me. And he put the link up there. He's like, yeah, Nikki, come up here. Nikki, come up here. So I went up there.
Yeah.
And, I confronted him and, he wanted me. But, yeah, it was ridiculous. He didn't gain any ground.
No.
Yeah, actually, he kind of looked a fool. And then I went down, and I think that's when he got a warning or strike or something. And then he came back up. Nikki, come back up here. Nikki, come back. I was done. I spoke my piece. I was done at that point. So, yeah,
So what is it? So what are you talking about? I was looking at some old yearbooks from the 19s. It was somebody else's yearbook, but
Cool.
it was really cool. Those pictures and those hairdos and oh my.
Well, good. And then no one from Mission Impossible, the new Mission Impossible in there?
No.
Oh, I was trying to be funny.
And so there was really a lots of special needs people like a long time ago in those schools. Wow. Interesting.
oh hell, I can do an 80s hairstyle for you. Let me
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay.
let me get it all fluffed up. I don't. That's as much as I can fluff it because I don't have any product in my hair, so
I got you. You okay?
Excuse me, how is there was a lots of special needs people in those yearbooks? Wow, a
I
long
don't
time
know.
ago. That's interesting.
I know when I was in high school, we had a special needs class, and you know, they would go in there. You know,
And
they
so,
would get.
at the middle school, I was looking through the middle school yearbook. At the middle school yearbook, they have a separate special needs class than the regular
Oh, yeah.
classes. Don't people
Yeah.
go?
Yeah, they had they had a special class for special needs, and they devoted all their time as far as what each child needed. You know, it could be phonics, it could be fine or you know, large motor skills. I mean, it could be anything. You know, and
That's awesome.
it was a small class, and the teacher was always able to direct her care as far as what each child needed. You know, and I mean that was the special needs class when I was in school. I actually, Noelle, I will tell you, my son in fifth or not fifth grade, when he was 5 or 6, he went to kindergarten. Well, first of all, I'll back up. When my son was 2 weeks old, he suffered a SIDS episode.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
That
it's sudden infant death syndrome. I found him in his crib, and his eyes were all sunken in, and they were purple. Around his mouth was purple. You know, he was in the bedroom with me, and I was laying there. It must have been like midnight, and I was laying there, and I was listening to him breathing, and then it was like I didn't hear anything. So I jumped up and saw him, and uh, this sounds ridiculous, but I'm telling you the truth. My first instinct was to call my mom, and then I hung up, and I was like, shit, call 911. And I brought him in the kitchen, and I laid him on the counter, and I did CPR, and he was back breathing again. The paramedics got there, and you know, he kept having apnea episodes where, you know,
wow.
he would stop breathing. He was taken to the hospital. Well, actually, he was taken to the ER, and they're like, yeah, he's good and everything. Took him home that night. I was on the couch, and I had his stroller there, and he was laying there, and you know, he was through the night. You know, I would have to give him like sternum rubs, you know, throughout, and then went to his pediatrician the next day, and he's like, yeah, that's just that's a mother's paranoia. I was like, fuck you. And and then he saw everything, and it was like he went crazy. He's like, nope, you're going from here. He's like, you're going from here over to the hospital. You do not go home. You go straight over there. I went straight over there, and yeah, he was he was like a major, you know, thing. Nobody had ever survived, you know, a SIDS episode. And
Yes, episode. Never heard of that before.
SIDS?
Yeah,
SIDS
never heard of that.
It's sudden infant death syndrome, and some babies get it or whatever, where, you know, Dakota was, you know, he was 2 weeks old, but, you know, I mean, it could be, you know, 2, 3, 4 weeks old. Usually it happens whenever they're young.
Is he still alive, or is he doing anything?
Nobody knows how long oxygen didn't get to his brain, but I am so glad to tell y'all that, I mean, I'll skip over all the, when he was in the hospital and, he had to wear a monitor, and nobody could be with him unless, they knew CPR, blah, blah, blah. But for a couple years, he had I forget what the hell it's called. But I was informed of absolutely everything that went on. But because that he had that SIDS episode, in kindergarten, you learn phonics. Dakota couldn't do that. He talked gibberish. I knew what he was saying. His dad and nobody else knew what he was saying, but I knew what he was saying. He'd go to the playground and try to make friends and talk, and nobody understood what he was saying. So I homeschooled him for a couple years, and I taught him phonics. And we went over things that needed to be addressed. He wasn't taken out of like a social circle. There was a homeschool group that I belonged to, so he went bowling. He went bowling like every week, and then they did so good they went to, like, I don't know, finals, national, whatever it was, but and he was always around other kids. So, I mean, it wasn't like he was deprived from anything, but I got pissed off, whenever, they wouldn't teach him phonics. He was going through speech therapy. Speech therapy should have taught him those. He had different therapies when he was in school, because of the SIDS. And, he caught on really quick. And, he just shouldn't, he shouldn't have been treated that way, he was inferior. So I took him out of school and I taught him myself. I taught him a lot of, we would do book smart, but I also, Dakota was always hands-on. So I would take him out. We might go to a museum. We might walk in the forest, for science. We might do anything, and he was very tactile, so we did that. And I will tell you right now, my son graduated, we graduated high school. He also went for welding, graduated at the top of his class for that. He is now he's gone for a volunteer firefighter, but he's also volunteer firefighter and an EMT. In addition to working his full-time job. So he is a fabulous father. He has a stepson. And he has my sweet baby girl, my my grandbaby, and he works his ass off for them. And he's amazing. He's probably one of the smartest people that I know. You can ask. He's a history buff. So you say anything, and I mean, he'll nail it.
Wow.
So. Yes, he has become extremely intelligent, so I am so proud of him. I mean, it makes my heart smile, just thinking about that. And then my older son, Andrew, he's 35 now. And I almost lost him when I went into labor. I was 4 weeks overdue. And I went into labor, but nothing was happening. And his heart rate was dropping. My heart rate was dropping. And we were both in danger of basically dying. And they were going to give me Pitocin, which Pitocin, it makes your body go into labor, where it contracts and everything. And I had been there for like 24 hours. I was exhausted. I was like, no, you are not giving me that. And yeah, Andrew, he wasn't crowned and he wasn't doing it. It ended up being a crash C-section. You know, they took me back, and I mean, there was no gentleness of it or whatever, because Andrew was going to pass away, and so was I. So, you know, they got him out and everything. And I never had kids really easy. So after I had Dakota, I got my tubes tied, and I never wanted another child after that, because I had such a hard time bringing them into this world, you know.
Is that out on CD? Another reprint?
What's that?
That outprint was the real thing, or is it makeup?
So what do they? So what did they do to you? They cut him out of your stomach.
Yeah, well, both my kids were cesarean. But no, Jason, I'm not making anything up. I mean, this is true shit. I mean, wake up, Jason.
Hi, Mom.
This is the real shit. You know, I mean,
I'm not being rude. I'm so sorry.
No, I've got paperwork. I can show you. I can actually show you pictures of my kids too, but I won't
Can
do
you?
that because that's private.
Yeah, don't show private stuff. I mean, you know, I don't want anyone that you try to use it against. You know how people are. They're not nice or mean and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I would show you pictures, but people like to do a reverse image.
Oh, I know.
You know, I won't expose them to anything. They're the love of my life, and I would do anything for them. I'd lay down my life in a heartbeat for them. So yeah, those are my boys, and yeah, both were cesarean, and both of them were actually Dakota was a planned one, so it wasn't so catastrophic. But yeah, Andrew was a life or death thing. So I got cut from like hip to hip. So yeah.
How did you guys almost passed away?
Because of the way that I was positioned, I had my water had broke, and Andrew, he was too big. Andrew was over 10 pounds, and you know, my hips wouldn't spread far enough for him to come out of the birth canal. So you know, he was aimed down, but it wasn't working. They had taken it was like an ultrasound probe, and they had stuck it in me and stuck it to his head, and his heart rate kept dropping. So
Oh
when
my
his
God.
heart rate kept dropping, you know, they thought that you know, it wasn't going to be good. They were moving me anywhere. They had me sitting like a dog with my ass in the air. They had me on one side, the other side. They had me everywhere trying to get his heart rate up, you know, but when his heart rate kept going down and then my heart rate started going down, it was an emergency C-section. It wasn't something that was gentle at all. You know, they took me back there, and yeah, they just cut me and got him out. And you know, I thank Jesus that they did. You know, I would have lost my baby. But yeah, both pregnancies weren't very good. So I mean, Andrew I almost lost during delivery, and Dakota almost lost when he was 2 weeks old. So yeah, I couldn't go through it anymore. If I had had another child and lost that child, I would have been devastated. So I had nothing. I had nothing after Dakota.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, no
Yeah.
reason. Sorry.
Well,
You
I know,
know,
I feel bad. I was dozing off. I was just tired. I wasn't bored by what you're saying. Believe me. I wasn't bored by what you're saying. I'm just tired though. I don't know. I went and got something to eat. And I started doing a live stream because I thought it'd be cool. And you guys came up and I said, "Oh no!" I just,
You
I'm
always
not.
sleep. You always go to sleep when I'm up on panel. You're like, Nikki, come up, Nikki, come up, Nikki, come. And then I hear,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I don't mean anything bad. Oh, that's so funny. I don't do it on purpose, though. I swear I don't do it on purpose.
I know, but damn, don't ask me to come up if you're sleepy next time, okay? Do we have
Okay.
a deal?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Excuse me, what
I like
do you actually have? Like,
what's that? Well,
what does she actually have?
I don't know.
What do I have?
Yeah, sorry.
As far as what?
Why is people on YouTube? Sorry.
I don't know.
Oh no, I didn't get the
I
question.
don't know what you meant. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. I'm tired on Death Road.
Yeah, I didn't get Noel's question. So
I don't know. I don't get it either. I don't know. I don't know.
What you want to know what's wrong with me, or I don't know. I don't know what you want.
I don't know.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know. Memorial Day gas. Oh, Korean reaction Memorial Day prices for the gas grocery costs. Huh? I don't know. I had no idea. I forgot I got like a thing of Blue Hawaii Italian ice I got from Dollar. I forgot about got that. What flavor is Blue Hawaiian anyways? I have no idea what flavor it's supposed to be.
I would think that it would have something pineapple in it.
Maybe. I like pineapple.
Yeah, I would think that it would have some kind of pineapple or coconut or something like that.
Yeah. That's true. That's cool. I like stuff like that.
Oh yeah, me too.
Portillo Chicago style hot dog. Wow. I mean, I can't remember. What do you have for Memorial Day? I don't remember. I don't remember if I asked or not.
What, hon?
What do you have for Memorial Day?
What I do for Memorial Day?
What do you have to eat? Did I ask? I can't remember if I asked or not.
Well, I mean, I was gonna cook hamburgers out, but I got busy in here doing things, and I had, I had a craving for all different stuff.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
I had like hamburger helper, like the cheeseburger hamburger helper,
Ooh,
and
that
I
sounds
put
good.
I put a bunch of shredded cheese in there. I mean, it was so good.
That
And
sounds
then
good.
yeah, like the day before, I was like, well, maybe I'll make hot dogs. So I made a bunch of hot dogs.
That's
And
cool.
then what did I have other than that? Yeah, I have like all these leftovers, and I mean, I was gonna make smash burgers, but I mean, that would just add to the food that I needed to eat, so I didn't do it.
Oh, I got you. It was just weird. I mean, with me, I had like I compared hot dogs. And I remember I brought this one tray I had. It was a little heavy, and when I opened up, it was all leftover egg salad sandwich. So I had that too. You know, it was good. I love. Do you like egg salad? I love egg salad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good.
I love egg salad. I make it from my mom's recipe for deviled eggs. I make it the same way, but I cut it up.
Oh, that's cool.
And
I mean, I do deviled eggs.
her secret ingredient is dry mustard.
Dry mustard. Those sound like Tanya. She said she used like that dry mustard, add water to it. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, well, I mean, you take like there's salt, and then you add like a little bit of water to dissolve
Yeah.
the salt,
Yeah.
and then you put the dry mustard in there and mix it, and then you put milk in there and mix it all together and
Yeah.
everything, and you have I haven't made it in a while. You have the noodles and or the elbow macaroni. Yes, you have the elbow macaroni, and you don't use that sauce. You you have the elbow macaroni, and you add the cheese to it, and I forget what else you use or whatever. But you after that you put it in your baking dish, and you take that the milk that
Yeah.
has the the ground mustard and salt and everything, and then you pour it on top evenly, and then you add a layer
That sounds
of
good.
mozzarella on there. And what happens is that milk that you pour in there, it actually turns into a custard, and it's really good.
Oh, really?
The recipe is called Ronald Reagan's favorite macaroni and cheese. But yeah, my grandma
Oh,
was
that's
making
cool.
it for years, and then my mom made it, and I make it, and every time I make it, everybody wants me to make it again. So
Oh,
it's
that's
really
awesome.
good. I'll share the recipe with you so you
Okay,
can make.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, I'll share it so you can make it too. I like to share I'm not going to be around
Awesome.
forever, so yeah, I like to share recipe. I
Yeah.
also have another. I have another one, and God forbid it dies with me. I gave it to miscellaneous, but he's never going to make it, and I don't know if you have ever had. Um, it's like New England clam chowder and clam cakes.
Yes. I never had that before. I'd
You
have
have.
to New England clam chowder. I had the clam chowder, but I had to have the other one. Clam cakes?
Yes, they're
I
they're
never
kind
had.
of like fritters or whatever, but I mean they
Okay.
have clams in them. They're really really good. I have to share the recipe with you, and don't ever let it die with you, because yeah, send it to somebody else, because it took me and my mom like shit probably 10 to 15 years to get it right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, it is that good. You will eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner until it's completely gone. I'm telling you.
Wow.
It is so good. It takes a lot of time, but it is really, really worth it.
It
Okay,
sounds
I got
fantastic. It sounds fantastic,
oh you'll love it. You will absolutely love it.
You know what? My friend
Hold on,
made a kid.
hold on a
Oh,
second, hon. I got
oh, no problem, no problem. No problem, no problem. Take care. Take it easy on me. 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 Hi, Noel. Hi, Noel. Hi, Noel. Hi, Noel. Who you watching, Noel? Someone being bad on there? Oh, crap. I got my thing unplugged. Take it easy on me. Oh, crap. Oh, that thing's going to come undone again, darn it. Oh, I hate when things don't work my way. I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Let's see what we got here. What I have here is my own key. What if, let's see what's going on. I woke it up now. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. She's supposed to watch your live, did she? Let's see.
Okay.
I'm back. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't want you to be upset I fell asleep. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm not bored. Just, I don't know.
You always fall asleep when I'm on stream.
I don't mean.
bored.
Well, I think maybe your lovely voice lulls me asleep. That's a good thing, though. You're so nice, so you know what I mean.
You always fall asleep on me, damn it.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
I got 3 for you, hun. Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna need to screenshot it. Okay, this is my mom's deviled eggs.
Okay.
It's mayo, cider vinegar,
Okay.
mustard,
Okay.
half teaspoon of salt, and a dash of pepper. Oh, I thought it
Okay.
was dry mustard. Oh no, that's the other one. Is that how you make yours?
Well, this is how I do. I like take them up and then like peel them and then mash them up and mix like mayo in it, and then I put like some relish. And I put like a couple like sometimes I minced garlic and pepper and salt and paprika maybe on it. Mix it up and then put it on the sandwich. Pretty good. Pretty simple.
Yeah,
Though.
this is. I won't put that up there because I mean you have your own recipe.
I mean, I'll try yours too.
Here's Ronald Reagan's macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, if you can't read it, then oh yeah, you can read it.
Okay, wait a second. Yeah, let's see. Okay.
Yeah, take a screenshot of that, and then it's on the back too.
Okay.
You will never have a better macaroni and cheese. Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the back.
Okay. Warm milk. Wait a second.
I'm trying to focus it here.
I know. Pour milk over breakfast, then sprinkle main cheese on the top. Bake 150 degrees for 45 minutes or until custard set. I got it.
Oh, did you copy it?
Yep, I did. Thank you.
Okay, there's that one. I mean, I make it for all holidays. This is the important one. These are so worn out and everything, but this is my chowder and clam cakes. So let me get my finger off that so you can see.
Yeah. Okay, New England clam chowder. Okay. Wait, say it's not. It's getting blurry. Wait, something wrong with the camera there. It's like you're. Okay, what's that?
I got it right there. Right there.
Okay.
Take a screenshot so you have
I
it.
think I'll be able- yeah, I think I'll be able to. Yes. Yeah, I have it. Okay.
All right, and here's the back.
Oh, awesome. Cool. Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, and here's the clam cakes. I gotta fix it.
Okay. No. It's like the mirror, the camera. Something wrong with the camera though. It's like weird on the one side.
All right, there we go. Hold on, let me.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah. That Lisa Lindland wants clam cake. She wants the recipe. Said she needs that recipe. Lisa Lindland said she dared. I couldn't read it. There's something wrong with the camera though. It's like foggy on one side. Lisa
worked?
Lindland. Okay, yeah, that worked. That worked. Yeah, she needs that recipe though. Can you see that, Lisa? You want to call it Lisa? Lisa's there. You got. Oh no, not me. It's Lisa.
All right, did you
Oh.
click it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to show you the back now.
Okay. Okay. You got. Oh, she got. Okay, good. Oh, that looks good. Okay, Dana. Okay. Oh, cool. See, I mean, you learn stuff on this channel. That's why it's so cool.
Okay, that is like our secret recipe. Holy
Okay.
hell! It took us so many years. It was like, and one of the biggest things is you save the clam juice, and you boil the potatoes in it, so they get all
Oh.
that clam juice and everything.
Oh, cool.
And like a shortcut, instead of cooking bacon and crumbling it up, I used to get the real bacon. You know, you can get it in a
Ooh.
package and put it in there, you know. So I started doing that. I also started doing red potatoes. So
Oh, I
I
love
didn't
it. Yeah.
have to peel them. You know, I just
Yeah.
put them in the way they were. The longest thing that it takes is like, I mean, I drain the juice out of the clams and everything, but I am like super picky. So I would have them all in the strainer and I would take them one by one. And if like
Oh,
there was
wow.
if there was like any poop or anything, like, you know, I'd take that and get rid of it, you know. So I mean, I would take a lot of time cleaning my clams. That sounded really bad.
I know the Hi, Lisa.
Hi, honey. Oh my God, I'm so making those.
You
Hey,
making
I
those?
love recipes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Lisa.
will,
That's Lisa Lindland. She's awesome.
I
Yeah, she can
know.
build a class.
That sounds so bomb. Thank you because I love like recipes when people write them down on the whole thing. I do it.
this
I
Yeah.
is
save it for my kids and shit. You
Yeah.
know,
these
I got
are
all my
so,
grandmas.
they're so worn out because I've made them so many times, you know,
Right.
and you know, I want somebody to continue to make them like after me.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have like an oil fryer or anything. Believe me, I'm probably gonna get one because I mean it is. You will have it for dinner, breakfast, lunch. Dinner, breakfast, lunch.
Yep.
You won't want to stop. And like my mom, she would take the clam cakes and break them up and like throw them in her chowder. You know, which
That
is
sounds
kind of what I did too. You know, I don't know if you've ever had clam cakes before, but they're round. They look like a fritter, but they have there's a little bit of onion in there, and then there's
Oh, I'm making that.
like
I
the
know.
clam.
You know
It's
what's
fam-
great about having like written recipes? It's like you don't appreciate them until somebody dies, and you're like, "Oh my god!" You know, I hate
Yeah.
to be like rude about it, but it's like, "Oh my god!" Like my gram, I got her handwritten recipes, and she's like, "And enjoy," and all this stuff at the bottom of it. It's like crazy, you know. It's so cool. Oh my
You-
god, girl, I'm making that. Telling you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's what's
That
addictive. Yeah.
That was
If you-
the Ronald Reagan macaroni and cheese. My grandma used to make that. And then, I made adjustments, through the years. She also made, I mean, it sounds disgusting, but holy hell, if you like cabbage, it's
Yeah.
delicious.
Okay.
You shred up cabbage and you have onion and you cook it and everything. And then you get like the Hungry Jack biscuits and you make like a pizza dough out of it. And you put
wow.
those cooked, in butter, the cabbage and onions, and you spread it on there. It's it's, I mean, it ends up being a pizza.
Okay, wait. So you put the cabbage on top of the biscuits, and then put the cover on,
You,
like the top of the
you
cup.
take
Like,
you take the Hungry Jack biscuits, put them on there, spread them out, and make a pizza crust. You cook the cabbage,
okay,
onions in butter, and everything softens up. You put that on there and spread it all out. Put it in the oven, probably at 350 for, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or something like that. I mean, everything's already cooked. Just look, as far as, your crust turning brown.
okay.
Bring it out. I mean, if you like cabbage, this is the bomb.
Now,
will
do you top with the cabbage? Like, do you top like with the dough, or no? You just leave it like it is, and
Yep.
like make a pizza.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
it's bomb.
You take the Hungry Jack biscuits and you spread it out so it's a pizza dough,
Okay.
and then you saute your cabbage, onions in butter, and so it's like super delicious. And then you spread it on there after it's cooked, a little bit.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if I've cooked
Oh
it
my
a little
god.
bit.
Yeah, hell yeah, girl. That sounds so good right now.
Oh my god,
Oh,
it is delicious.
Oh,
I
that sounds good too.
couldn't get Joe to eat it, but I ate the whole freaking thing.
oh, dude, I would probably totally eat the whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a recipe that my nan gave me, and it's written down. I cry when I look at it because I get so sentimental with these recipes. I don't know why.
I'm so
But
sweet.
so we take like round steak, like pounded out round steak,
Yeah.
and it's cheap. It's cheap, but it's not that cheap anymore. It's like, what the fuck? But anyway, you take your round steak, you get a ton of onions, right? Cut them up, well, fucking cook all that shit up. And then you put a ton of ketchup and Worcestershire sauce. Okay? That's it. Let it saute for a long time. Not a
That
long
sounds
time.
weird. That sounds weird, but it might be good.
Oh, honey, it is the bomb. But wait, okay, so while that's all cooking, your round steak, okay, but cut it up, like cut it in half or whatever you want to do. Have your onions all cut up. Um, Add like your Italian seasoning, whatever seasoning you want. Okay, put that in there. Then you boil your egg noodles. Get the good egg noodles, no cheap fake bake egg noodles. Get the good ones. Boil them up, and then you add your ketchup and Worcestershire sauce in the steak and the onion. And then when the egg noodles are done, put it over top. Boom, voila! It's so good. I'm not even joking.
That
I know
sounds
it
really
sounds gross, but it's the best.
It's
And
kind of
Oh,
like
these
the tomato stroganoff, right?
no, it's not a stroganoff. It's ketchup and Worcestershire sauce, and like our hot onion.
No,
Like we owned a
yeah, it's like
restaurant.
the tomato one.
Yeah,
It
it's
does
wow,
sound good.
man.
It
So
does
freaking
sound
good. So I'm gonna tell you another. I don't mean to like leak my recipes on here from my restaurant, but we're Greek, so we would take onions, and we take onions, chop them up, Put some, and then get like a hot pepper, like a banana pepper. Chop that up, put some hot peppers in it, pepper seeds, and then you add your ketchup and Worcestershire sauce in it, and you mix it up, dudes. I'm telling you, it's
That
so
sounds
good.
good, Lisa. How are you,
On
Lisa?
your steak, and then put it on your steak, put it on your burgers,
Yeah.
put it on anything. Trust me, it's so good.
Do you like boom boom sauce, Lisa?
What's that?
It's like a mixture of like a sriracha and a mayo. It's pretty good. It's like a thing
I,
around the. And yeah, boom boom sauce. It's really good.
I'm sure I do. I
Oh,
like
it's
any
good.
sauce.
I've seen it in the grocery stores, but I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
good.
that I bought it. I may have, but
Oh, I had it cheap
I love
before. You get the
horseradish. I use
for me.
horseradish on a lot of shit too. Like I don't buy like cocktail sauce.
Yeah,
Like all I do is take my
oh
ketchup
no,
and
yeah.
and ketchup and horseradish. That's what cocktail sauce
oh,
is.
you
So
you
people out there,
that
don't buy
that is
cocktail sauce. It's too expensive.
You
that
see me
is
one.
that's the
What do you
same
think of
way
me
that
when I'm younger,
I don't
Lisa?
like cocktail sauce.
Mm. What do you
Okay,
think
well
that
if
other
you
younger
don't, but if you
people?
know people that do, don't buy it. Just get ketchup, a little
Yeah.
bit of ketchup, a little bit of horseradish, and you're good. I'm telling you,
Oh, that
that's
sounds
what
good.
cocktail sauce is.
What do you think this?
Yeah, and I can make Arby's
No, I know.
sauce.
That's
I
what
can
I've made
make
that for. Yeah.
all kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Oh, yeah.
dad
Crunchy
and my
sauces. I do
papa,
crunchy
and
sauce.
they're chefs, so they taste stuff and they can make it. Like I'm just gonna give an example. Yins don't live around here, so let me think. Like shit, Yins don't live around here. Okay, like just cocktail sauce. They're like, here's what's in it. They could taste it, and they're like, it's horseradish and ketchup, you know. But there's other sauces I know that like you add like, oh geez, how do I do this? How to explain it? So I take sour cream, hot sauce. I just made it yesterday. Actually, I still have it. I can show you it. So
Oh, that's
sour cream, hot sauce, ketchup. You mix all that up, and it makes your wing sauce. Because
that
it's
sounds
and
good.
trust me, it's the same shit. My daughter was like eating that motherfucker up. She's like, "What's in that, Mom?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?" Because it's like the same sauce from a restaurant.
Yeah.
So that's what my nan and pop everybody would just like taste it and they know how to make it. It's crazy.
I'm sure. I'd like to try your cookie, Lisa. That'd be awesome.
I'll show you
You
right
know?
now if you want to see it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
look at that. Look at that. You like the old picture of me from like 93, 94? My niece.
Oh my God, you little hottie batati.
Oh, thank you. You're hottie patati too.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And also, you're a fancy pants.
I am Bonza Bones with my
Fancy pants.
fancy sauce over
Fancy
here.
pants.
Yeah, but it's wild how you mix sauces up with like certain
Oh
things.
yeah,
It's crazy. For real. I do it all the time. I experiment with everything.
that's good.
I love to cook.
I like to try your cookie. I would love to try your cookie. That'd be so cool.
Well, come on over, Rever.
Woohoo!
Come on over. Is that my
Yay!
Noel? Is that my Gail?
That's
My
Noel.
baby girl.
Hello,
That's
how is
Lisa.
your
Hi,
day,
baby
Lisa?
girl.
Lisa, yeah, there is a lot of drama going on YouTube.
Oh, what channel you have now?
Sure. Hey, my friend's son just got killed, so I haven't been on
I
there,
know.
hon. I haven't even answered my phone.
I know, honey.
No,
I'm sorry.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
how,
sorry.
how
he
is
got
he?
shot.
Like,
He got
I'm
shot.
sorry.
why? Is there a story?
They were arguing, and he shot him in the neck, and he shot him 5 times for no reason. Dumb argument.
Dude.
Yeah. So that's where I've been, babe. I just got home a little bit ago, so I don't know.
Yeah, I tried to
So
call
where
earlier.
did you went? You went to see him get shot.
No, I went
Oh,
to see his
Deanna.
dad. No, I'm good friends with his dad. His son is as old as my daughter. They're 24. So, yeah.
And so it was a bad person. He was a bad person, or he was
No,
what?
they weren't a bad person. They just got in an argument, and the other dude got pissed off. And
Argument, yeah.
hey, listen, fight with your fucking hands. You don't need no guns. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that
he
was on
shot
the
his
news.
gun.
I saw the news story. I
Did
saw
you
the
see
news
it?
story, Lisa. I looked it up.
That's
Did you
him.
see
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I
Did you see
saw
the
it.
news story? And
Yeah,
I
what
I saw the news
wasn't
story.
happened?
there,
Found out.
Noel.
Yeah,
I wasn't there,
yeah,
babe. No. I
yeah,
wasn't
it
at the
was bad.
picnic. It was a Memorial Day picnic, hon. I wasn't
Yeah,
there. They're too young for me.
yeah, that's not good.
And what
I'm
about
friends with
That's so
it.
if you?
bad.
Actually, his dad's actually like kind of my boyfriend thing. So,
Yeah,
but I don't know the fuck. I don't.
Lisa
They just got
Lynn,
an
what
argument.
about if you were there? You would be blocking that shot. You wouldn't be.
Well, I don't know, honey. I don't know. I don't know how it went down. I'm not sure.
You
I
should
don't know.
have saved him.
I ain't
Dang.
gonna.
well,
I ain't gonna get in between them. They're big dudes. Hell no. I know
yeah,
both of them
I
dudes.
want to have you,
Hell
Lisa.
no. They
No, I
big.
want to have you, Lisa.
I'm a girl and I don't fight like that.
I
No.
know, honey.
They're too
I
young.
love you, Lisa. I love you, Lisa.
I love you too. I know, love everybody because look,
Yeah,
life's very short. My friend's having a
yeah,
real rough time. Is it? I mean,
yeah.
he's in shock.
Dang.
He's being
Who's?
actually okay. That the dad, okay,
Yeah.
and I just got it home from his house. I'm like, dude, you need anything? So I brought up clothes. I'll wash them.
Dang.
Oh, that's nice.
And I made a whole bunch of food.
Dang.
Shit like that, man. But it's like, whoa, bro. He just had a baby. He just got engaged. I mean, you name it. Another
Lisa,
baby. He has a 4-year-old and a baby.
Oh, wow.
100.
Deanna's live. Jason.
Yes.
What?
What's wrong?
Deanna.
Deanna, where's Deanna at? I don't see her.
She's live right now.
Deanna's live?
Yep.
Who's Deanna?
Deanna's live? I didn't know she went live.
Where'd my
Oh.
girl go? We're talking about food. Where'd she go?
Yeah, I know. We're
She
talking
here?
about food and stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about
Did she
food.
leave?
Yeah.
Oh, she left? Oh.
Yep.
Oh my god, now we got fireworks going on. Like, what the hell? I'm just like so paranoid. Like,
Fireworks.
I
We
came to my daughter's house, Jason. That's how freaked out I am. Because actually, okay, so Brenda's dad lives like across the street from my daughter. So I just came here and I'm like, I don't want to live my, I have 2 grandbabies. So I'm like, oh, hell no. Ain't nobody getting killed over here. I'm like, the whole thing. I'm like freaked out. You know? It's really freaky. Because my other friend just got her, well, I'm related to her. She got her throat slit. Okay?
Damn, we want to hear
Big old
that.
thing. Big old thing, girl.
Dang. Like how?
What now?
Like how? How is she? How is she?
The guy cut off the electric. I guess he was obsessed with her. I don't know. We're learning more and more. And he went in and slit her throat for no reason. I don't know. And they
No.
caught him in Florida. I live in Pittsburgh. We live in Pittsburgh. And they caught
Pittsburgh
him in
stuff.
Florida. And that's that. So,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother thing. That was 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're doing this shit now with my best friend.
Yeah.
We got it.
You need to stand up for her and go and fight her battles for her. Like, why you let her be
Huh.
a man stab your best friend? the heck? Damn.
No, I'm gonna let you slide on this because you're a
I
jackal.
I
Got
mean,
it.
yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Jason,
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, why his friends are not going over there to stick up for their friends when they get that way?
I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know why Dana went live when I went live, though. I just cut on live. I don't know.
Deanna went live. Like, why? Is
Yeah.
she has something to say, or is she?
I don't know. Huh. Well, I don't want to leave in this live. I want to stay here. We'll stay here.
Deanna,
Then. I don't know.
can
They
I
ask you what. Yeah.
see Deanna?
Yeah, go up to
yeah,
Dana.
get going. Bye. See ya. See you now.
No,
Go
What?
see ya.
I'm not gonna go right now.
Oh,
No,
Go
because
see ya.
What? Yeah, a little bit.
no, I am not going. I'm just seeing if she is.
Yeah.
No, all
I
right.
don't
So what
know.
are you asking us for? Go there. Get going now.
Me?
No, Noelle. She keeps
Oh.
saying, "Where's Deanna and Deanna?" Go
Oh.
there.
Well, Dan, I love Dan. I don't know why she went live for. She came up here. Oh, wow.
Well, Noelle's all
I love
worried
you,
about
Lisa.
it. Go over there then, girl.
No, Deanna started her live and she's on and nobody's there.
Okay. Well, tell her to come back here.
Yeah.
Can you?
No, I don't
Oh.
even know her.
Oh my God.
You're the one. Type in there and say, "Come back over." Tell her we're saying, "Come back over." Go ahead.
No.
Tell her no. Well, shut the fuck up.
What?
Excuse me, Missy Lynn.
I
Excuse
love you,
you.
Lisa. Hey, Lisa.
I love you, Jace. I love
I
you.
love you too, honey. I love
Go
Dan
the
too. I
fuck
wish you would come over here.
I don't
you.
even know her, but I mean, I'm just
She's nice.
saying, Nobel's sitting there crying. Oh,
Well, I
she's
didn't know. I didn't know
live.
she
Then
was
tell her
live.
to
I
come
didn't know
back
she was live.
over.
No, I am making I'm making sure that Jason, you don't want to come over Deanna's live.
Oh, no. I'm doing a live now. I don't know.
Right?
Oh.
God.
Yeah. That's okay.
I gotta eat
Oh,
something and go to bed. I gotta get up in the morning, Jace. I'm
You
tired. I
too.
gotta get
okay.
going.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Maybe.
I'll talk to you. Call me
Okay.
later. If I don't answer, I'll answer when I'm
Hey,
sleeping.
Lisa. I love you,
Goodbye.
Lisa. I love you, Lisa. Okay.
I love
Oh
you
my
too. Call
gosh.
me later in a little bit, honey. I gotta eat and go to sleep for a
Okay.
minute. I'm
Okay,
so
honey. Okay.
tired.
Yeah.
Jason,
All right,
Yeah.
love you, Noelle.
Love you
you
too.
You
too.
behave, girl.
Love you, Lisa.
You behave.
Okay. Okay.
Don't be trolling and rolling, girl.
Yeah. I think
All right,
we'll
love you,
maybe
Jay.
just go. Love you, honey.
I love
Okay.
you guys,
Love you.
and I love Lay's recipes. I don't
Yeah, I
know
love
the
it
name.
too. I
Oh
love it.
my
Love
God, go away. You said
What?
goodbye 100
No,
times.
no,
Just go.
Lisa. Lisa,
Ah,
let me-
no,
I
beat
want
you.
Lisa.
You know what?
Oh
I'm grounded
my God.
now. She's my
I
daughter.
love
She's
my Lisa.
grounded. Goodbye.
I love my Lisa.
You grounded, girl. Get in the corner. You're done.
I love my
All right,
Lisa.
Jay. I
Oh my
love you,
Yeah.
honey.
God.
I give
And
you her.
tell that girl I said thank you so much for that recipe, the clam cake.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
Nikki.
make
Thanks for the recipe, honey.
Tell that girl it's a lady.
Nikki. What
I
are you
didn't know
doing?
her name.
Ladies. Oh, I'm
Thank
sorry,
you,
but
Nikki.
hey,
I don't know these people, no. Thank you. Thank
oh,
you,
Lisa.
Nikki. Bye.
Oh, Lisa. Oh, damn it.
Jason,
Yeah, I'm gonna end the live. I want my.
just going around. Jason, do you
Yeah.
really like her as like?
Yeah. Who? I like a couple people like.
Jason, do you want to marry her or
Who?
date her?
Marry who? Jana?
Marry?
Jana?
No, no.
No,
Sorry,
I'll
I'm
marry
just
Jana.
playing with you.
I'll marry Lisa. I don't know anyone wants to marry me, you know. I'll marry Lisa.
Jason,
Lisa.
Jason,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah.
Who do you really like? Do you like Deanna? Lisa or Nikki? Have
I like all three. Well, I like all three. I'm not gonna hurt nobody's feelings though. I like all three a lot.
yes.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I like all three. Do you want to end the live? We're gonna go over the Deanna's. What's that?
Lately, me and her always played around with each other. I can tell. Me and her.
Do you want to end the live too? Because they're all leaving now.
And
They're all
Okay.
leaving.
Yeah, I mean, Nick, you want to go over the Deanna's?
Nick, you want to go with Deanna's?
Yeah.
I don't know who
Nikki?
that is. If you post
Oh.
the link, I'll go over.
Yeah. Yeah, let me put the link. Okay, hold on. Oh, crap. Dang it. I didn't know she went live. I really liked her too, and I liked you a lot too.
You like
Now I
all
can't
the
find the mouse. Like, dang it.
Nathan. You like all the
What's that?
ladies.
What?
You like all the
Yeah, I
ladies.
do. Is that okay? Yeah. I like you a lot too. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
Is that
okay.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
Otherwise,
I'll be added to the entourage.
well, I think you're special too. You know what I mean? When I say I care about you, I really do mean it. You know that. Okay? Okay, hold on. Here's the link, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's going over there anyway, so. Okay. All right, so I guess I want to thank you for coming up, okay, honey?
Okay, I'm jumping over. I got it.
Okay, thank you, honey. I gotta fix my cord now, end it, okay? I love you very much, okay?
Love you too, doll. Just don't fall asleep.
I know. I didn't mean to. I don't want you to be offended. I promise. I don't want you to be offended. I'm just goofy. I'm just a goofy.
You're all good. I'll see you over there.
Okay, thank you, honey. Okay, I end it. Okay, everybody. Tonight. Good night. Wait, I don't want to do this, guy. Take care. Take care, believe. Good night.